Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody, everywhere. I hope you're doing well. My name is Ben Bailey, and I am joined by the wonderful James Jervis here with me, who is going to be commentating with me, thankfully, on a show match. The Michaels is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's going to be a weird one, isn't it? Like, these guys have just been so much trash talk, haven't they?
They've been complete garbage.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they have been absolutely just completely smack-talking each other beyond the wazoo. So hopefully with any luck we'll be able to see one of them take the fall and one of them reign supreme. So yeah, basically I just wanted to introduce Mr. Jervis first. We're going to go to a really quick be right back. I'm going to grab one of the Michaels. We're going to talk through their list and see how they're feeling, and then we're going to do the same with the other one, and then we'll see you back here in a couple of minutes, yeah?
Yep, I'll go get busy somewhere.
Don't go anywhere. In fact, you can choose which Michael's going to come first.
I'll leave it to a surprise.
We'll be back in a second. And we are back here with a familiar face of the channel and the wonderful Michael Doig, who helped me.
Conquering hero, I think, is the correct phrase for me. Definitely winning this one. Not going to lose to him.
Helped me commentate the final is what I was going to say, and you did a cracking job to say it was your very first time, so thank you for that.
Oh, good.
And then you and Mr. Michael Lee have just been talking smack to each other all week.
He's been trying. God loves a trier, and he is trying.
One thing I loved was earlier today in the chat, in our sort of local group chat, he said, does anybody want a game at 7:45? My one will be tabled quickly.
That was good. He is
clean.
Going to lose quickly.
It was clean.
I can accept his concession early. I know he's got a loss coming up. You can feel it in the air.
I just don't know if it's today or not.
It's definitely today.
Okay, let's have a look at your list.
Yes.
How are you feeling? Obviously, you haven't seen Lee's list. Let's not talk about it too much. Let's focus on yours. How are you feeling running your 7 sabers?
I think it's incredible.
Because
that's why I run it.
You are rocking a Count Dooku with push, fear, reflexes, and vigilance.
Yes.
I think vigilance is key.
Vigilance is huge for this particular list because without dodges, I'll die on the way in.
Yep. The only difference that I have when I run Dooku is I use choke instead of fear, but fear is really good, particularly with the rules changes.
The biggest one is you couldn't hit 800 taking choke. I couldn't get the other 2 points in any other upgrade.
Yeah, there you go. And it's what do you swap at that point? Then we've got Grievous as well, running Vigilance again, because obviously, as you said, you need those dodges.
Yeah.
With Esteemed Leader, Up Close and Personal, and the Annihilator, which is super nice because he's Arsenal too, so we can get
the ability to stab one Jedi and shoot another.
Yep, which
definitely
is
what I'm after.
And then you've got one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
It's not that weird.
You've got Maul.
Yes.
Which isn't weird. Tenacity, also not weird.
Yes.
And Seize the Initiative, not weird. But you take a burst of speed over any other force power.
Yes.
Where's the push, man?
I don't need push.
Oh, you've already got it on Dooku? But I guess for that one turn where Maul just goes...
The extreme likelihood is Maul infiltrates, has At Last, which wounds him, and burst of speed lets him move 6 and then hit something before any of the Jedi have gone.
Okay.
So Obiwankenobi goes, I've got all the dodges. No, you fucking don't.
Yeah, of course. He just absolutely slices through him. That's pretty cool. I like that. You've also got unit B1 battle droids with just 1 droid.
Yes.
1 with a radiation cannon.
Yep.
And then 1 unit that's got an extra droid, an uplink, and the E5S.
Yes.
And then obviously the Sith probes.
Yes.
Because why would you take more without the probes, right?
Yeah. The comms relay is interesting. So I'm not sure if Maul is infiltrating or not yet.
Okay.
Because I know that I had expected somewhat more tanks and less Jedi, which is awesome.
We'll have a look at Lee's list shortly, but there isn't a single vehicle on the board between the pair of you.
No one takes vehicles.
Which is crazy. Command cards. I want to talk to you about that, because obviously you've got a choice of 9 here.
Yes.
Actually, well, 9 character ones,
9
3
and the
specialist
rest.
ones, 3 generic ones, right?
Yep.
So you've actually got 15 to choose from.
Yes.
Your 1-pips. Fear, surprise, intimidation, you have to take it on Dooku. It's too good not to.
Dooku's 1-pip's phenomenal.
And then Grievous's 1-pip over Maul's 1-pip. Talk to me through that.
It's grievous.
Fair play.
There's unfair bias. The splash damage is quite good. The splash suppression under the new rules is huge, particularly with Wookiees, who will go, oh no, something suppressive, fuck.
Yeah, and then they'll run away.
And hopefully, they won't
they
run away.
they'll
They'll sit there
still.
and get twatted again.
Yep, and not count for scoring.
Which is the huge. Oh no, I want to twat
you
them
don't
again.
you don't care about scoring. Let's be honest, dude.
Absolutely.
And then Supreme Commander and Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace is the infiltration card. I have taken that because I think Maul without infiltration is a bit boring.
Yep.
And
gives you a flex point as well.
It does. And Supreme Commander is the most defensive card in the game in terms of Guardian. If you have Supreme Commander, anything that's not Grievous gets Guardian too.
Yep.
And you can use it in melee. So the turn Anakin goes, I'm surging to crit. You go, no, you're not. Everything. Take these hits for me, lads.
Yeah. And then Grievous stands there.
Grievous stands there, swings back, and gets rid of him.
And then you've got You Disappoint Me and At Last. You Disappoint Me for the movement shenanigans, I assume?
You Disappoint Me is ideal for movement, and particularly with 2 Jedi, what would be really interesting be if he comes forward slightly too much, Dooku being able to go, I'm going to pull you forward and shank Anakin before anyone else can help him out.
Yeah, and then At Last
is Maul's activate. He takes a wound. He may take a wound at the start of his activation. It counts as a 1-pip.
Is it the one that he gets disengaged?
He gets Jedi Hunter.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, which is cool.
It's very much there is a theme of. I think I've got of my list 3 1-pips.
Yep.
And a 3-pip. So I want to go first more often.
Of course. And then you've just got the battle droids, as we've gone through that list.
Battle droids are ideal.
Or whatever. And then there's no real point looking at your missions and whatever.
My missions are the generic ones because until it was announced that it was open, I never used mine.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been blue player apart from in skirmish.
There's no point really,
There's
is there?
no point having missions.
Especially when you take a 0 bid and only have 7 activations.
Absolutely. I'm not. I am not planning to go slowly or gently into that good night.
I really hope we come into the long march. I'm going to come back to us for a second. I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me.
No worries.
And if you can go and get the inferior Michael.
Is
that what you're going to say?
I wouldn't say.
I was going to say the other Michael, but you would have probably said inferior.
I wasn't going to say inferior. That's not fair. There's words for him, but I don't want to use them. Mostly 4 letters and start with hard consonant sounds.
Well, if you can get him, that'll be great. Thanks, mate.
I'll go and grab him.
We'll be right back. And I am joined by our first-time guest on the show.
Hello.
On the channel. It's not really a show, is it? Although I guess it will be a bi-weekly show, with hopefully.
If you can find enough grudge matches.
I've just got to find enough idiots to play on screen. No. You guys have done me a wonderful job of coming in. But I am joined by Mr. Michael Lee, arguably the better Michael.
Yeah, the one in there.
Well, he called you the inferior Michael.
Okay.
So
we'll find out in a little bit.
We'll see. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I bet he said he was pretty confident.
Of course, but Michael's incredibly cocky, and I love him for it.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
He believes that you win 50% of the match before you've even got to the table. So,
okay.
Yeah, getting into the headspace is pretty interesting. Let's take a look at your list, Mr. Lee. We've got your list here. You are running the Grand Army of the Republic, which is absolutely awesome. GAR, as we know at home.
Yes.
You have got Obiwankenobi leading your force with Saber Throw for some nice ranged pierce and impact.
Yep.
The impact doesn't come into play, unfortunately, but the pierce does.
Well, once I've killed all these Sith Lords, it'll be great on his B1s. So.
You've got force reflexes and up close and personal as well. So we are looking quite defensive here with Obi-Wan, of course. Get up close and personal, throw a saber, get a dodge, pretty much, right? And then you've got Anakin as well with force push. I think push is really key to have at least one in the army.
Yeah.
Saber throw again for more Impact 3 this time in Pierce 3. Into the fray because Surges are so cool.
And he's exemplar. So.
Yep, he is. Well, when he's played his 3 pip card, isn't it?
Pip, yeah.
Reliable 2 and exemplar. So not only does he get the 2 Surges to start, he will also compound that with Into the Fray, which is nice. And then Tenacity to increase that dice pool to 6 when you inevitably take a wound, because it's going to happen.
Hopefully.
Then you've actually got 3 phase 1s, and I forgot to change the second squad. You've got 2 with the DC 15s, 1 with the Z6.
Yes.
Is the idea to fire support into the saber throws?
Yes. So the idea is I've brought some range 4, a decent amount of range 4, to make him sort of move a little bit towards me first.
Yep.
The Z6 is there because obviously you've got the reliable 2 and exemplar anakin, so you can
give him the Surges
on those white dice. Yeah.
Yep, which is nice. And then 2 Wookiee warriors with the long gun Wookiees. Nice cheeky suppressive weapon there.
And range 4.
Yeah, which is great, especially as stuff's coming across the battlefield. You know, if he leaves Maul, Grievous and Dooku too far away from those B1s, they're just going to panic forever, aren't they?
Or he could lose an activation on one of his, big
Siths,
units.
yeah, which is quite cool. We've already talked about Doig's list, so we can talk about your list in reference, which is fine. And then we've got command card-wise, we've got 3 of Annies, 3 of Obi's.
Yes.
Which makes sense. If you're taking Anakin, you're most likely taking all 3 of Anakin's cards because they're permanent stacking effects.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And then Obi-Wans are just really good, aren't they?
Dodges for days.
Who doesn't love a good dodge? And then your missions.
Oh, I've got an extra mission here. I don't know if.
Okay, hang on. Chat, we have an extra little mission just here from Mr. Lee. Defeat General Grievous. Doig is phenomenally proud of his Grievous, isn't he?
Yes.
So really, we ignore the top line here, right?
Yes.
And we've gone. You've got Long March in there.
Yes.
Is that because of the range 4 Wookiees?
My range 4 and the high probability of him being 7 sabers.
Yeah. It's going to take them time to get across the table, apart from the infiltrate.
Yes.
Interesting.
And if he wants to infiltrate me when we do Long March, even better.
They're all on their own, aren't they? So what would be your ideal makeup of missions, deployments, and conditions?
I'll
do that.
Yeah, that was it. I've already forgotten what I've brought. No, it kind of depends on what the mix is. Rapid reinforcements might be quite nice for the Wookiees to drop in. I don't think I want to play payload against him.
Okay.
Because we just clarified that panicked B1s don't still count towards the payload.
Yep. Unfortunately.
So because that was my other cheeky little. I was going to let him keep a couple of B1s on there and then just go suppress.
Yep.
So if we play recover the supplies or intercept transmission, I think we'll end up just going to kill points.
Yeah, I think so.
So it might want to do key positions.
We'll see. Okay, well, we'll come back to us really quickly. And then I'm going to say thank you very much. I'm going to wish you the best of luck. Do you think you've got it? Do you feel confident?
I've got this one.
That's the trap card.
That's the important one.
Yeah. All right, dude. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be right back, and I will get Jervis, and you guys can crack on with your mission selection. So thank you.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm going to have to...
Come on closer.
Yeah, I'm coming in. How you doing, lovely?
Doing all right. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm ready for some Star Wars Legion.
Come on.
Star Wars Legion this evening.
Yeah, Star Wars Legion.
It's going to be exciting. I was going to be setting up all this last night, but there were some Magic players being nerdy over here playing Magic.
How dare they?
It wasn't me, actually. So I had to panic rush all of this just before the start of the stream. Anyway, let us go to our dice tray cam, and we can see that the players have got their... Oh, you can see Mr. Michael Lee's preferred.
I know Doig's happy already because he didn't want payload. Oh no, Lee's happy because he didn't want
Lee's
payload.
happy, yeah. Let's zoom in on these bits.
Damn them shiny.
Oh,
colours.
look. Defeat General Grievous.
What a mission that is.
Yeah. So, thanks, guys, for your shiny covers. We can see that, Jesus, bleeding heck already. We've got
That supply drop gone.
supply drop straight out of there by Michael Lee. Obviously being blue side. Doig being red, so Doig gets the last delete.
Recover supplies.
Recover supplies gone. I think Doig's probably...
That's interesting because I thought he might do infiltrate maul. I know we can't do it first round.
Why are the names wrong? Let me just refresh this cache. There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I think...
Oh, it's a long march.
Oh, God. So basically, Doig has a choice here.
Yeah.
We either play advanced positions with intercept or long march with key positions.
Oh, this is Doig's. I don't think he wants long march because
No,
he's
I
only got
don't.
one weapon at range 5.
I don't think he wants any form of long march. I think that would be a bad choice for him. Clear conditions is fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't particularly matter. Lee said he didn't mind playing any of the other 3 missions. He didn't want to play payload, so he was happy that payload's in the back slot. Because as long as he doesn't delete one of the missions, it's never going to get chose.
Yeah, of course.
Clear conditions is fine. I think he's just talking through what he wants to do. Will Doig being red, will he take... Will he take long march?
I think it's got to get rid of long march.
Yeah.
It has to.
I mean, advanced positions is great, right?
Yeah. Oh. No, that has surprised me.
Oh, okay.
That has surprised me.
Wow. So we're going to be playing key positions with clear conditions and long march.
Oh, defeat General Grievous, don't forget that one.
And of course,
The bonus
defeat
victory point.
General Grievous. Wow. Okay, Mr. Michael Doig. Interesting. So place an objective marker in the terrain center, closest to the center. Blue player places 1, and red player then places 1 outside of range 1. I think they're going to be fighting for this center point here. Let me hide this dice tray real quick.
Do you reckon that's the trees or the... I think that's trees, isn't it?
The trees are the center point. Yep, I've already marked that out. So I forgot the terrain map. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
You talk through Long March and how it could potentially affect the players, considering Doig, I think, is on this half and Lee is on this half.
Yeah.
You have a chat.
Well, yeah, that's definitely surprising with Long March with the list, because Mike's got good artillery at range 5. Sorry. Yeah, Lee's got good artillery at range 5. Doig does not. It's going to take him a long time to get Grievous and Dooku up there, and they're going to get shot to shit. Like, look at that cover in the middle. There's not that much of it. So, very surprising he went for Long March. But it does mean Maul is going to infiltrate somewhere. My bet is he's going to go that crater behind one of them panels, probably, which is going to be interesting. There's Ben's lovely fingers. But yeah, my money's on Lee. I think with this setup, the firepower of the clones should help. Like, key positions, yeah. They both got one to fight over the middle, but yeah. There's going to be a bloodbath in that middle. All the Jedis and Sith go in there. Though, interestingly, I think it's only Lee has got force push, unless Dooku took it. Because I know Maul doesn't. Oh, Ben's back.
Sorry, I was just clearing up with the players exactly what the terrain was, because I forgot to print the terrain map because I'm a poop. So what we've gone for is this bit, this particular domed bit here, this and this are all impassable. So there will be no sitting on the very top of those. This bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit, and then everything outside of that bit, they're all difficult and light. This bit is heavy. The barricade's obviously heavy. This is heavy. This is heavy. Anything that's got metal on it basically is heavy. The base of said things are light, just for clarification, because this would make sense to be light if you're on it. This one maybe not so much, but I didn't want to confuse them with one piece of base terrain is one way, one piece of base terrain is another. So we just settled on that there. Barricades obviously heavy. Boxes light.
Ah, treat that as light, alright.
Yes. So those boxes are light. This bit's light. There's a couple of little other bits of light here. So we've got an interesting terrain set up here because it's not the most dense of things.
I'm just saying, when the Jedis and Sith move up into that middle thing, it's going to be a bloodbath. There's not that much cover, is there?
Absolutely not a lot of cover, which is the reason I've set, because I knew both of these lists coming in, right? So I've set lists up to basically not wait, hang on, nope, wrong one. There we go. Not counter what they were going to bring, but give them a reason to play differently or do stuff slightly differently. So we have got quite a few.
And they all just run from behind wherever they are, double move onto the middle one, and then be like.
Yep.
So, wait,
So have you got anything you want to divulge?
Hello, team. Yes.
Where do you think Doig's going to infiltrate Maul?
Oh no, I've gone to the intro by accident. Oh, what an idiot. So, you see the players putting the long march down there. So this is an objective, this bit's an objective, and this piece is an objective. Interesting. Doig is deploying in this half.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee is deploying in this bit. I think Mike is probably going to put a unit on this bit of light cover.
Wookiees, you think?
Either Wookiee, yeah, probably
Something
Wookiees,
in-
right?
yeah.
Which means Doig's probably going to infiltrate Maul here.
See, I think
Or
it's going
here.
to. I think it's going to be in the crater.
You think it's going to be just here?
Yeah.
Or even just outside of here?
Depending on where the unit is. Like,
Remember,
if
this
it's-
is difficult for them as well.
Yeah, because I think Lee is going to use this bit of cover for his advantage because it's a nice little
Pocket.
pocket to scope over the middle objective.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to place one unit down here to start with, which gives Maul the ability to range through over there, or maybe even a bit closer.
I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up seeing Annie or Obi here.
Yeah.
Because I've said that they can't land on the dome, but they can land on this
Okay.
bit. And because they've got saber throw,
Yeah.
he could just stand at the top and just throw his lightsaber at people.
Are you telling me that Obi-Wan is going to have the high ground to throw sabers down?
He has to. Yeah. I'm drawing. Interesting. Okay, so
What do you want to see from this game?
I want to see bloodbath. I want
Yeah.
to see all 7. So there is 7 sabers on Doig's side, so 3 characters.
Yep.
2 sabers on Mr. Lee's side, two characters. I want to see one of those 5 alive, the other 4 dead. Right?
There's the first unit. But yeah, what I want to see is I want to see Kenobi finishing blow on Maul and Grievous, and I want to see Anakin kill Dooku. You know, 'cause that's how it happens.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But yeah, that's an interesting deployment.
I would have put them on the terrain.
Well,
I'd have put the leader off, but everything
Yeah.
else off. Because we have declared them as difficult,
yes.
so it would slow the movement down.
Well, now that I think that puts Maul there. Behind
yeah,
where you said, basically.
Yeah, it puts him here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a... I don't know. We'll get to see if there's a divulge of the card.
Yeah.
Because we... and let's bring the dice tray up. Oh!
Oh.
Hang on a minute. I'll put the dice tray in the middle of the screen for the moment. We are not seeing Maul go down yet. Maybe he's going to take his time with it. This is surprising to us because Doig is usually hyper-aggressive with everything.
Yeah, I played Long March, and it's not even infiltrating Maul yet. It's like, is this really Doig?
Let's put this up here. Yeah, it is, because we don't have any action in the centre at the moment, do we? So we can leave the die. Just in case Doig does decide to divulge, I've told him to place all command
But
cards in the tray.
Saying that, it's 2 pips also the other side. If you play it normally, you can't be attacked by farther than range 2. So he can just literally move up in perfect open and says, you can't hit me this turn.
Yeah, and then next turn potentially burst of speed.
Exactly. That's probably what Doig's going for.
The problem is, Doig's played with the Seps enough. He's played with this army on repeat. It's not any different to usual. But he is only 2 activations on Maul for the first turn, right?
Yeah.
Until he takes a wound.
Unless he places 3
At
pip.
last, in turn 1. Maybe leaves him until the very end, which you can afford to do when you are this sort of point, and then jump through here. I don't know. Is divulge the start of the the step, or is it when you deploy maul that you can
Depends on his
divulge?
card.
If you scroll up, and then just
Yeah. Max, I don't like Max.
Oh,
I'm a
sorry,
Windows
dude.
guy.
Separatists. Let's put a cheeky maul in here. Commands, Phantom Menace.
Play unit setup. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's deploy unit step. So, it would
he
be.
can't no longer infiltrate them.
Oh, so you have to do it.
I'm pretty sure it starts like campaigns. You've got to set that up at the start. Could be wrong.
Ah, interesting. Okay. I don't know. What does Cad Bane say? Is it the same?
I think the same text. Yeah, play units. I know he's got to do it at the start.
Yeah. So maul would have to do it at the start as well. Fair play. Interesting. I would have definitely infiltrated him. I think. Just because it then adds pressure, and if you are drawing fire or potentially combat from Wookiees or Phase 1s with maul in turn 1, it gives Grievous and Dooku time to get up the battlefield,
Yeah.
particularly in Long March.
That's the thing. If he did infiltrate, what's he achieving for turn 1 and 2? Like, he's not going to send Maul on his own to get mullered by Anakin, Obi, and the Wookiees, is he?
No, but what he is doing is he's potentially drawing. Maybe he's taking an activation of clones out,
Yeah.
which I think in this particular instance,
Yeah.
being the Long March, if you can draw any firepower away from what's coming into you in turn 1s and 2s.
Totally. If you can get rid of that high-range weaponry.
I mean, we might still see the Phantom Menace come out. He might still play it turn 1.
Yeah.
And then he's protecting Maul a little bit. But I think it's less protection on Maul doing it that way than it would be if it was the other way around.
I think that's Maul there, isn't it?
Hang on. Let's go to...
Yeah, it's Maul.
Yep, we can see we have got a Mr. Maul here. Not sponsored by Lucasade. I am just going to go and really quickly move that bottle. Give me a second.
So that is definitely an interesting place for... I'm right, thanks. Yeah. Wonder if Lee's spreading his units a bit too thin. If it was me, I'll probably clump up a bit more. But he's probably going to move into that cover, because if he gets that central barricade just towards the top half of the middle, that's a good point for fire support and stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, this is the probe droids.
I'm here.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello there. Right, okay, so, sorry, just talked to the gents, swapped a couple of cameras around. Oh, look, we can see nothing. We can see just nothing. We can see Maul there. We can see the probe droids have done their cheeky little stuff just over there. Anakin's gone down, indeed. Obi-Wan, not yet. We can see the Wookiees are just behind the building that we've got going
there's
on
Obi,
here.
right next to
And then-
Anakin.
Yep, Obi has just popped himself down. It's interesting to see that Maul... I guess we're going to see the 2-pip, right? Maul's here. Grievous is here.
Excuse me.
And then Dooku
Just above the
is
back
just here. So we're looking at
Oh,
playing... Oh my god,
command
they're going
cards.
command
They're
cards
speed
already.
playing.
Struth, boys! Go on then, hit me with some command cards. James, welcome to the chat. Nice to see some Legion content coming from the UK. Well, hopefully we'll get bi-weekly, and if it kicks off really well, maybe even weekly battle reports here. Doig has actually gone for a cup of tea, so we've got a little bit of time.
So they're speed playing, but not really.
Yeah, but Doig just went, this is my command card, I'm going for a cuppa, you leave me be.
Oh, they must be confident in this one then.
So what are we playing? What do you think he's playing this turn?
I'll be surprised if he's standing, because there's not much else he can do with his cards.
Standing orders?
Yeah, because even with Maul, I don't think he'd be in position to get shot at range 3 weaponry. He might get the range 4 on the DC-15s, but I think he might be better off. Well, then again, turn 3, it's hard to say. If it's not Phantom Menace, it's definitely standing orders.
All right, well, let's go back to the dice cam.
Lee is probably Anakin's 3-pip, because it's
Reliable 2, Exemplar 2, makes a lot of sense to turn 1 it. We have got
Ah,
Phantom Menace
the
coming out,
Phantom is out.
and then
Oop.
cheating, time to slip one in. Yep, the 3-pip here from Hero of the Clone Wars for Michael Lee, and Phantom Menace for Doig. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so there's going to be no ranged attacks beyond range 2.
No.
Which makes sense. Sure. But what does Lee give his orders to here? Obviously maul. Where does he give the other order?
Well,
B1s and bounce it round?
I think he'll do it to the probe droids because they got comms relay. Pass it on to the. Oh no, it's done over. Yeah. Oh
No,
yeah, that
they're
makes
a
sense,
droid
yeah.
unit, aren't they?
Yeah, so that makes perfect sense. So he's got 2 HQs in the bag.
Yep.
Look at that classic separatist order control.
Perfect order control there from Mr. Michael Doig. We absolutely love to see it. And then Lee obviously gets to do Annie and 2 units, right?
Yeah, I think it'll be Annie, Obi, and a Wookiee.
It would make sense. We want to keep the order control where we can. There's no point looking for the fire support this early on. Oh, but he is giving it to some of them. Interesting. There's no direct here because there's no 5s.
No.
If he had 5s in a squad, I could understand because then he'd have all his core out on the field. But wrong way up, Doig. You funny, funny man.
Oh no, it's realised. It's realised. There he goes.
What a funny man. And then obviously the reliable 2 there coming in for Annie. So he's left Obi in the bag. I guess turn 1 we're not really scared about Obi coming out.
Yeah, let's say.
Handshake to start the game as well.
Doig's only offensive weapon is that one sniper, B1.
Yep, definitely. All right, we'll move the dice tray into this bottom corner because there's not a lot happening down here. Makes a lot of sense for it to be there, doesn't it?
It looks beautiful there.
It looks absolutely stunning. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, so with Doig going first, what does he do? Does he go to the bag and pull one of the commanders? Maybe, or does he leave them until very end? I think you could get away with actually putting Dooku straight up this way, or even a B1 unit.
Oh, that's the
straight up that
B1
way.
with the sniper because he's had to proxy in a BX sniper. You see there?
Yep.
So that's his range conquer.
Interesting. He's not going to be able to get any shots off.
That's not range 5, surely.
No way. Absolutely no way. Surely.
He's only moved once. He's probably going to try
Considering this to this is range 6 to this corner here,
it. Yeah.
I reckon you're probably
that's
you
range
are
4.
a far cry out
Yeah.
there. You're another turn of movement at least to be able to get into range where we want to see it. So
Yeah, moving up ready for next turn.
just doing another simple move. He's got to be careful not to be in range 4 of those Wookiee bows as well,
Oh, yeah.
because
What's a Wookiee long gun? Ties dice ball. It's one of the things you never really see, isn't it?
if you just click on this tab,
Oh,
and
look at that
it's
technology.
a proper click to get it to work,
And there's 2 of the.
and then just 2 fingers on one hand.
I can do computers.
We are learning. And then it's the fighter, noble fighters. Other ones.
No, it can either have either, doesn't it?
Oh, can they both take the same?
Yeah. Where are you? Oh,
Right at the top.
yeah.
Because that's the way tabletop Admiral
I feel like an
works.
old man here trying to.
It's hilarious
out a
watching
computer.
you. No, that's a shield Wookiee.
Oh,
Long
it's 2
gun.
black.
What
Unsuppressive.
have you done? Why can nobody use a Mac?
Because the
Oh.
awful things.
They're great. Yeah, it is range 1 to 4, 2 black dice, suppressive.
And the surge hits, that's not a bad weapon.
It's reasonable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially at range 4. Then obviously when you get into that range 3, you're adding 2 white dice per Wookiee. So you're getting 6 white, 2 black
Oh,
in
no,
that pool.
That's the wrong Wookiee. That's the.
Oh, that is the wrong Wookiee, James.
Yeah.
See, this is why you needed the right Wookiee, because I'm going to say the wrong words. When you get to
I'm
range 2,
testing you.
you're going to get 3 black, 3 white, and the extra 2 black. You're going to end up with 5 black, 5 white, surge to hit. Love to see it. And they're the ones that do have charge.
Yes.
Now, there's 12 wounds in that unit. Not a single one of Doig's models are going to be able to get through them, I don't think, in a turn. Grievous is if he maxes everything and Lee fails everything. There's these Grievous is 1 pip, where he can relentless charge him, hit with the 2 sabers, because that's 8 dice, and then do his spinny round thing, which is another 4 dice.
Blender of death.
Yeah. Trained in your Jedi arts, isn't that what it's called?
Yes.
Or something stupid like that.
And since it's gone up close personal, dodges and galore. Still work that way?
I don't know. I don't know if they clarified whether he'd get dodges galore, or if he'd just get the 1 dodge. Technically, it's 1 dodge. It's 1 attack action per unit in range 1,
Yeah.
which would be individual
Different
attack actions.
Yeah, so you would get 1 for each range 1.
Hypothetically. potential 7 dodges on Grievous.
Because we all remember Grievous to be very dodgy.
Oh yeah, he's a very nimble boy, isn't he? With his
God, imagine if he had nimble as well.
and outmaneuver on card.
His base becomes a pike.
God, I hate those things.
I love them things.
So we've seen Obi-Wan get pulled from the bag and had to move up here on the right-hand side of the battlefield. He has just made his little move up here, and then he has taken a dodge by the looks of it.
Is it a reflex dodge or?
Irrelevant if it's a reflex dodge or a dodge,
Yeah, true.
because he's Master of the Force, unlike Annie at the moment. So Anakin currently has his permanent on his 3-pip. So that's the one where he gets the suppression unless he ends his activation within range 1 to 2 of 2 units, right?
I can't remember.
Add Annie. And you might as well add Obi whilst you're there. And then scroll down.
I'm getting used to this.
You good? And then click commands. Yeah, buddy. No. Why can't... I don't understand how people struggle with this.
Like, look how effortlessly you do it.
I know.
Range
1 to 2 of a friendly unit. So I imagine Annie and Obi will go hand in hand together walking up the battlefield.
Yeah. Do you think Obi's going to be his personal bodyguard? Or do you think...
I think for the moment, yep. And I think that when push comes to shove, Annie should be activating first. Obviously, when he got that 1-pip out and doing some real damage against Doig's army. But I don't know. I think with the saber throws, he's probably going to look to set himself in a position where he can maybe slip behind like this barricade or these boxes or something to give him some cover with the fire support, and then just saber throw his way to victory. Because with that Z6 in the unit,
it's potential to be deadly.
Absolutely. If you give it on Annie's 3 red surge to crit dice,
Pierce 3.
Pierce 3 with surge to crit, 3 red, 4 white, 4 black and 6 white.
Ooh.
You're looking at 13 dice.
Should have been that.
I one-shot a Chewbacca the other day by doing the same thing.
Wow, that's one way to get a Wookiee pelt.
Yep. He literally became, well, no, he wasn't a walking carpet after I'd done with him. He was pummeled and destroyed into a pulp carpet.
How could you do that to poor Chewie, though?
Because he was Rebel Chewie, not
Okay, that's
Gar
it. Yeah,
Chewie.
no problem. Gar Chewie is Bay. Rebel Chewie is not.
Damn right.
Because sod teamwork with Han.
Teamwork with Han is great. I want to see more teamwork. I'm hoping Ventress gets the teamwork.
It's a shame Anakin and Obi never got teamwork. Imagine the power that could have.
Incredible.
Actually, yeah.
Wow, thanks, Doig. That was incredibly clear. That was amazing.
What
Yeah,
did he
do that. He presented his standby to the battlefield.
Oh.
Were you measuring burst of speed, you psycho?
I mean, he does work in mysterious ways sometimes.
Doig?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to be moving up into a more favourable position here from both players. It's really annoying me that the overlay is the wrong way round because it says Doig's on the right, Lee's on the left, but I can't be bothered to change that, so we'll have to
We know.
continue as we are. Everybody knows. You can see that. You can see that.
Oh, I don't like where them clones are. There's like no cover there for them.
Yeah, but there's not really a lot of shooting in Doig's army.
Yeah, but...
The B2s, Dooku's on the top side of the map.
Oh, that's a DC-15,
B1s?
isn't it? It's
Yes,
got the
it
big
is.
gun.
Yeah. I wonder if he's trying to create some kind of like funneling fire this way. Saying, okay, if these guys are going to come down, they're going to get shot by some stuff. If Maul comes this way, he's going to get shot by some stuff.
Yeah. Probably just get them so everything can see for fight support.
There you go, Michael Doig there using a Wizard Lizard Wears Dice bag for his order tokens.
It's a very nice bag.
Available from Sanctuary Gaming Center. Website coming soon as well.
Ooh.
I'm very close to it. I'm like,
Oh, look at that.
crucially, like, scarily close to having all of this actually finished.
That looks very professional.
Thanks. It's almost like I do it for a job.
Wow.
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 So yeah, that'll be coming soon, where you can get all of your dice bags and glory. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, Doig just showed us a force reflex.
Yep. He's popping a cheeky force reflex here on Dooku, and then we can see, look, the battle line of clones and the Meowth there.
That's right.
Again, still not sponsored by LucasAid, but we can see Maul poised and waiting to go I'll probably go and adjust that camera as the
That's
game
an
gets
ATS
later.
silhouette.
Pretty much. I'll adjust that camera pointing towards the center. Oh, shit. Wrong one. As we go later on in the game. And then if we go to close cam 2,
Brave Sir
we can
Wookiees.
see that we've got
Indeed.
Buzz in the background.
The unit leader is the grey one.
No, sorry,
And
that's
there's
the heavy.
movement going on here from
They've got unhindered, haven't they?
the
They've got scale, which
Yeah,
is
which is
technically
unhindered
like,
and expert climber. Annoyingly, it does mean that over that you'd have to go
He's
speed
aware
1.
Yeah, I was
since
going to say.
about to
So
be
if you're
committed.
moving, I think you're better
This
off going
battle's happening,
either just
and
to the
then Andy's
left and
off
coming
to-
round, or
I
just that way
think,
and coming round.
yeah, because it's going to be.
Yeah. Speaking of
Like
which, I'm
that.
excited about Mandalorian Season 3.
Ooh, not far to go, is it? Like March.
March, yeah, we're not too far away. I'm very excited for Season 3.
Do you think we get the reveal of how Grogu got saved?
Oh, without a doubt.
'Cause it
We saw the
teases a little
snippet.
bit, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I reckon we'll see that at some point. They'll either splash it right at the very start of the series, or they'll wait right to the end. I think. I don't know if they'll pepper it in the middle. But we can see the Wookiees coming in clutch with their scale stuff that they've got going on.
Can you do a Wookiee impression? That's not bad. I'm not going to attempt it.
No.
No.
Well, nobody can see you now. That it's never going to be on the internet forever. So you know you'll be fine.
No, I'll pass.
Done. That was great. What?
That's just me moaning.
That. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, James.
That took a turn.
Wow. Okay. I was going to say we're family friendly here, but we're not. We're the opposite. No. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We are getting through our first turn here. The first turn tends to be nice, Doig. Tends to be pretty simple.
It's just too fast. Well, there we go. That was grievous.
Yes, because Dooku's already gone. He's moved up into that slot at the top that we can see just here. And now we're going to see where Dooku is going.
I bet he's missing the old scale rule, because before that, he would have literally got more movement going over that building.
Yep. Now he does not. Scale has changed. He's facing backwards like a coward that he is. We can see that he's just making a single move up.
Probably going to dodge because he's got vigilance, hasn't he? Get that dodge
Yep.
going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep that dodge on. You might as well turn one.
Yeah,
What's
the man
happening
man's
off camera? You don't want to know.
You don't want to know. It's our little secret. Yeah, nobody needs to know.
Do you know what? Because we are down mixed to mono, usually we would be stereo, but we're down mixed to mono. If I was in stereo, you'd have heard me in one ear and you in the other then.
Ooh.
Which would have been
That'd be a
terrifying.
sandwich and a half.
Absolutely terrifying. So we're looking like we've got a unit of probe droids, maul left to go here for Doig. And we've got 2 units of clones and Anakin left to go here for Mr. Michael Lee.
No, it's going to be a quick game because both are 7 activations.
7
aren't they?
activations, yep. We're looking at, what, 5 to 8 now. We did start a little late because, you know, technical difficulties.
Yeah,
But the more we do this, the better we get. I like to think that every time we do one of these streams, we end up improving. The dice cam is now suspended from the ceiling. In it fancy.
Oh, very fancy.
And we've got access to more cameras for the tabletop, so we can hopefully see a little more what is going
I
on.
don't think Maul's going to do anything.
That shot's great. I really like this shot. I just wish that building wasn't in the way.
It's not bad as bad as Slaver 1.
Slave 1
last
was
time.
god awful. And then we can see that we've got this going on here, and we're going to have some clones move up.
I was going to say Roger then, but wrong things.
Another site for the presenter cam. Yeah, it's only Legion. Oh, that's the dice tray. It's only Legions. That's the pawn. I mean the other side. And just measuring range here for the DC-15. See if they are in range of anything at all.
I think they're a bit too well hidden.
I don't think they need to really worry turn 1.
Nah.
I think you're better getting into a different position, getting yourself nice and safe. Opportunity for fire support, that's important. I think that's unbelievably important.
So I think that's the strength. Like, before Grievous and Dooku and Maul get to him, Lee will have a chance at least to do some kind of range attack on him.
Yeah, I
on
mean,
this game format.
there's no medical droids, there's no worker droids in Doig's list. Every single wound that you remove from his army is a key player in being able to take down these guys quicker. If you can take Grievous down to 6 wounds before he gets to you,
No, it's complete different playstyle.
It's
at that point,
different.
isn't it?
When you've got 8, you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel like encouraged, nourished, if you like. Not with Dooku. Not with Grievous on 6 wounds. Speaking of Grievous, he has block, doesn't he?
Yes.
Which gives him surge defend in melee when he spends a surge.
Yeah, because apparently he's better than most Jedi in combat.
But not in range.
No, in range he does. He can't just send them back. I'm pretty sure.
Does block give it him in range as well?
Yeah, I'm just pretty sure it gives him
Ooh.
surge defend after spending a dodge token.
That's cool. I thought it didn't, but I guess we'll check.
I think I'm working this Mac alright. Look at me go. Technology, yo.
I'm there.
Oh, it's not about speed, Ben.
It's all about what you do with it. So we're going to look for B for block. When it's defending, yep. During the apply, cover, and dodge. Yep. Okay, cool. So block is just better than deflect.
Yep.
I don't think there's any other way to say it, is there? Block is just better than deflect. They're just checking and making sure there was only one token. These two absolute punks. I love them to bits. They are phenomenal.
You can imagine the chat they have in there.
I can imagine it would be great. So the last unit of clones here for Lee. Would you throw him up here potentially? Now Maul's here. There could be a burst of speed in a 1-pip turn. Remember, Doig does have 3 1-pips in his army.
He does, but same. If he puts in a position where yes, Maul could charge him, so can Obiwankenobi.
Also, why bother? Why not just put them here? I know they're out in the open, but it's going to take another turn or so to be able to get in range 3.
Yeah.
It's a 6-turn game.
Yeah,
Take
of
the
course.
time,
Yeah.
play the mission, get your fire support options ready.
Yeah, it's casting down there. I expect next turn we're going to have the Wookiees shoot with fire support, so then have the surge to hit, suppressive.
Yes, I believe this is the Z6. Can we see from this point? No. Can we see from this point? No. So I'm going to have to move that. I'll tell you what, whilst...
Oh, it is Z6, you can see by that.
This bit's the
That's him,
Z6, yeah. So if you're... I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to disappear, go change that camera, and then move on from there. If... I was going to say something, I forgot. If you're Michael... they're both Michael. If you are Doig or Lee, which command card are you playing and why?
Oh, for next turn. If I was Doig, I think I would play... I don't know. Like... Maybe Maul's 1-pip, so he can actually start doing some damage to some clones. Because burst speed, I think he's in on them Z6 clones. Quite easily, maybe. For Lee, it's a difficult one, because he's got an army that's in a good position for Obi-Wan's 3-pip, where he gives all the surges for friendly foes, it's like friendly units near him. But the same thing, Anakin, you really need to start getting your power up, so if he does defend 1 card, what's 2-pip, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go with Anakin's 2-pip, Maul's 3-pip at last, to give him the 3 activations and get into combat. I'd be interested what Ben thinks. Oh, there's Anakin now. Well, depending on what he does with Anakin, he might even want his 1-pip. I think he's just... Yeah, it'd be Anakin's 2-pip. Oh, Ben's back.
Never left, mate. Speaking of left, look, we've changed cameras angles.
What's his sorcery?
We can now see this. That's the dice cam still. There's Maul going through the trees, looking at those phase
The reason
1.
to stand by was just in case.
Hasn't really changed anything. But we can see now that we are going into our second turn. The players have kept a dodge on Dooku and a dodge on Grievous with Vigilance.
I reckon we're getting Anakin's 2 and Maul's 3.
Anakin's 2 more. Okay. There is a lot of gesticulating and a lot of genitals. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of smack talk between the pair of them.
I would expect anything less from them too.
Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. So, on the left-hand side, turn 2, I'm just going to pip up this turn counter, whilst I remember. Bing.
Bing.
Michael Lee just deciding what he does want to do. I don't think he takes the bait here. I think he...
What do you think he's got? What do you think the cards are going to be? Oh,
I
here we
don't
are.
know about Doig. Lee probably plays Annie's 2-pip.
I think it's either Anakin's 2-pip or...
You disappoint me.
Ooh. It might be Kenobi's 3-pip for the soldiers because they clarify.
Annie's 2-pip. You underestimate my power. I think getting that surge to crit, that Master of the Force, and that defend 1
You know,
early as possible is great.
what a nice thematic pairing. 'Cause that's what they say in the film, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's Dooku and Annie on
Anakin.
one card and then Obi on the other.
Yeah.
You love to see it,
Love to
ladies
see
and
it.
gentlemen. I think this is actually a really smart play from Lee because not only does it give Annie that that second upgrade that he's got, but it also gives that fire supporting unit a surge to crit. Because this card did get changed, it now also gives Defend 1 and Anakin and 1 unit. Give it to Annie, give it to the Z6 unit, and then
Pew,
wait.
pew, pew, pew.
Wait till Maul comes in, see what happens, throw surge to crit with 3 red, 5 black, 4 black, sorry, and 6 white
Well, still,
with the 2 surges.
a no good thing is, if Maul does get in range with his burst of speed, then again, it's not got his Dual Mastery activated, so he won't be able to do it. I think,
Not this turn.
yeah, I was going to say, Doig wants Maul to get wounded, so he can burst of speed twice and attack. I think that's what in Doig's head right now.
I think the real big problem for Doig is if Maul's in a position to get wounded, he's in a position to die.
Yeah, I think Lee understands Maul, and I don't think he'll let him do that.
No. I think particularly with how Maul's going to get played here, I mean, Doig will have the advantage on pips, so he'll be able to activate Maul last, particularly now he's not having to go in the pool,
Yeah.
which means that, you can be like, come on then, Lee, do what you must.
I think that's just
Yeah.
out of range for them B1s was trying to do,
The little droid, to be
Yeah.
able to
to coordinate.
echo him.
Oh, no. So that leaves Grievous in the bag.
Okay, so we've got some bouncing going on here. Grievous going into the bag. He knows what's in the bag now. Is Dooku really going to be in a position to maybe shoot something with his discipline? Or was he just playing the 3-pip to be safe? And get the dodges?
See, I didn't expect 3-pip because that's such a solid move to do. Speed 2, this way, please. Lee's not going to move up to be at range 2 of his lightning. So, unless he's trying to burn cards, like, he doesn't want to use his 1-pips, of course.
Well, there's no point using standing orders.
I think standing orders will be good on that.
Well, 6-turn game, you've got 6 command cards other than the standing orders.
Yeah.
You might as well get the dodges off this card to give Maul a dodge and to give Dooku an extra dodge.
Yeah, but I'm thinking for turn 6, if Dooku still had this card, obviously if he's still alive, he can just speed 2 something off that key position
Off the
spot.
key positions,
Yeah.
yeah. But then you've got to play Dooku differently at that point. I don't know whether because we see Dooku as a scalpel, right?
Yeah.
Doig sees him as a big glowy stick man.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's like, no finesse to it. Like, oh my god, I got lightsaber. Let's attack. Ah!
Pretty much how it works. Yeah, he will just run in Wile E. Coyote style and ruin somebody's day, pretty much. Interesting.
So, what do you think Lee's going to do for his move then?
I think he's going to leave. I think he should just go to the bag. He should leave Annie. He should leave that Z6 unit up, go to the bag, see what he's got, and then learn to play or see what he's playing with.
Yeah.
I think he's actually measuring for Annie now,
Oh, he might be trying to do, yeah.
seeing if he can get into saber throw range at this point. I don't think he can. I think he's going to be out.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But you've got the Wookiees. Why not move the Wookiees up?
I think that's probably the safer bet. Go on the Wookiees, shoot with them, fire support,
Or
get the special on going.
go with Annie,
Mhm.
move him here,
Yeah.
give him a standby. Right?
Yeah.
Next turn, Doig does whatever he does. Then you can move the Wookiees up to shoot him. Then Maul's got a choice. He either comes out, triggering the standby, getting saber throwed, and then death, or he
Sorry, it's slightly dying.
or he gets to be able to move Annie back into safety or into Maul to potentially stop the
Yeah.
Wookiees. getting clogged down.
The only problem with that is sniper squad, the B1s. If Anakin does move there and stand by, I'm pretty sure they have that line of sight to ping that standby off.
Well, it depends. If he stood here, they won't do.
Well, they could move, got face forward.
They'd have to move first, yeah.
I think until that unit's gone, it's hard to
Well,
stand by.
we are seeing this unit down here that have currently got an aim,
Ooh.
and we are shooting into maul.
Oh.
Oh my god!
That's everything. Don't even need the aim. So one to cover,
Yeah,
one to
DC
dodge.
15 surges to crit, doesn't it? It's critical 1
Yeah.
now. Is this one you can spend 1 for lethal?
No, this is just the crit 1 DC 15.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're thinking of the arcs.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He dodged 1. 1 for heavy cover. Sorry, there were
Light
6.
cover, 'cause it
1
was.
for light cover, yeah. 1 for the dodge. 4 to make here on maul. Oh my god, that's crazy. That was crazy. 4 to make.
Does he whiff? Does he get good or?
He takes
Per-
1.
Oh, that's perfect
That's
for-
exactly
perfect
what he
for dodge.
wants. Yep. That is exactly what he wants there on those saves. Gives him that wound just so he gets his 3rd activation. Now Maul's in a position to be able to, if he wanted to, move, and move again. And then straight be in
And
combat.
I think this actually might be the point where he wants to get that dodge off him, so Anakin can saber throw and fire support without
Yep.
the dodge.
If he does yeet Maul in, Annie, I believe,
push.
has push.
Yeah.
So he just pushes him out for free. Then he aims. Fuck it, aim.
Oh,
Then saber throw.
this is Maul.
A burst of speed.
He's got to, because he's got to jump out of that, otherwise he's speed 1.
Yeah, he's got to ignore this, hasn't he? Sorry, he's either got to go for this and be safe, or if he comes into the middle, it could be pretty devastating. He might take, half of these out with him.
Oh, takes special
Does
off.
his Rollo suppression off, which is both good and bad, right? Bad
Yeah.
because it means that
Oh,
I'm sorry.
what's happening? That's not offensive play. What's Doig doing?
He moved, dodge, standby.
I'm confused, Ben.
I guess if Annie's in saber throw range, it's in standby range. But you just plink it off with a bow from the Wookiees, right?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, Maul's in heavy cover now.
Got, oh no, it's the shooting ones that have sharpshooter.
He is hiding down there like a little wuss.
I mean, he was in the perfect position to move up there, I think. Oh, Doig, what are you doing?
I don't think he needed to go with Maul at all there.
Yeah, he could have waited, I suppose, yeah. Oh,
Because-
no, he had to go, otherwise to get fire supported shot. So he had to do something, either get into combat or...
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't fire support this and this into Maul.
I think because he
Sorry,
wanted...
that's nearly a penis.
Benjamin.
Delta Insanity says that they love you.
Oh,
I
thank you.
don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
No, but I love them too.
Great. This is where it's Dave. Don't know.
They even spelt my name correct as well.
Jarvis.
Because when Doig did the last commentary, he knows the one thing that rubs me wrong is pronouncing my name wrong.
Calls you Jarvis, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm not AI.
Hello, Ben. Doig, I believe. Sorry, Doig. Oh my God, there's so too many Michaels. Lee just deciding what he wants to do here. Whether he does want to activate Annie, put him in a position there, and
I do believe he pulled the commander, so it's Kenobi.
oh, did he pull the commander? I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm pretty sure it was a Kenobi card. I mean, thing. Oh no.
I wonder if he's just. Oh, he
yeah,
did.
yeah, so he's
Yeah,
elbow
he did.
lock. So he's got to go Kenobi.
Kenobi's going to there. Standby. Dodge. Surely a dodge. If you're only going to there, surely a dodge.
Yeah. Oh,
Standby. Okay.
What has is Kenobi got on his list?
Oh.
Have we done this yet?
Oh, that's gone.
We have done lists. Sorry, I did them with. Quick,
Oh.
let's go to lists. I did them with the players. Kenobi has reflexes, up close and personal, and saber throw. Annie has push, saber throw into the frame.
So that's where that dodge came from, the reflex.
Yes. Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Move, reflex. Sorry, oh Jesus. Move, reflex, dodge. Go in from there.
Oh,
And then we're going to see the
probe
probe droids.
They're hover ones, so they ignore that height.
They do.
But interestingly, with their incognito, until they get rid of that, they can't actually score for key positions. I do believe.
They can't. Or they
Yeah,
can?
unless they lose the incognito,
Ah, right. Okay.
they can't be a valid.
They're small, aren't they?
No,
They're not small, those.
they're just incognito, so you have to be at range 1 to shoot them.
Oh, okay.
Unless they've done a claim, objective action, or a shoot or something like that.
Right.
Unless it's changed the new rules.
Don't know, I'm just double checking. A unit with the incognito keyword cannot be attacked by enemy units beyond range 1. Additionally, it can never be used to satisfy the victory condition on an objective card. If a unit with incognito performs an objective card action, an attack, or defends against an enemy attack, it loses all effects of the incognito
Yeah.
keyword. So basically, you just ignore them.
Yeah. But say, interestingly, he did a standby on them.
If I'm honest, I'd have 100% put comms jammer on those rather than comms relay, and then just sent them up.
Suicide probes.
Yeah. And then you stop a fire support, which is one of the best things about clones, is the ability to have the face up order tokens
Yeah,
to do
totally.
that fire supporting.
But at the same time, it's only 3 white dice, 3 health. They can easily die.
Yeah.
It's an activation to do so.
And also, the one turn that they're there to comms jam could be crucial to get, I don't know, maul up the field rather than being fire supported into.
No, valid point. Yeah, if it goes last activation, just moves them up so ready for next turn.
Yeah.
That might be what he's... Oh no, it's comms relay, isn't he?
He is comms relay. That's what I would have done, though,
Yeah.
if I was him.
But if I was him, then pro droids would just sit on its own objective. Can't be shot at. Entire army between...
But they wouldn't be able to score any victory conditions.
last turn, just attack them or something. Well, because they range 3 weaponry.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so if there's something at middle, they can shoot back.
That would be incredible. Interesting.
I think
Okay.
they go range 3. Yeah, you're quicker than I am.
I've not even got the website loaded up, but
You will
let's
still be
see.
quicker.
CIS. CIS.
CIS.
Come on. Well, you say I'll be quicker, and then the website lags. It's like,
I'm not going to try it now.
you'd be quicker, dude. And the probe droids did move up, and you've got them open in another tab.
Don't tell me how to work.
You might need to just open the other tab. And then add the droids.
No, what have I just...
No, dude.
What is this infernal contraption?
Range 1 to 3, 2 white.
That's BX Series
Oh,
Commandos.
true.
That one.
Range 1 to 2. Or melee. Surge, hit, and defend.
And suppressive.
Oh my god. And observe 3.
Yeah, so that's why I thought he might observe maybe, just so sniping rifle might get something.
Interesting. Okay.
What did he do with his Wookiees?
So we've seen the Wookiees come up. They have they've moved to here. And
Shooting maul, maybe?
I think we're just measuring now as to what range we've got.
Yeah, because they only range 2 for the main guys,
Yep.
which can't shoot them.
And
They're
they-
incognito.
they're just having a look to see if there is a probe droid standby.
That's sick play.
They might-
But if he does that, then they lose incognito and just get shot off. But, oh, that is a shot.
That's a crit. I think that's into maul.
It's got to be. Unless it's got range 4 and grievous. Excuse me.
No, you're good. The standby will be stripped if it is saved, but that is a or should be a stripped. Oh, it's on grievous. Interesting. Okay. I guess trying to maybe burn a dodge just in case something happens.
Yeah, that was interesting. I would have thought that was going on to maul to get rid of that standby for any reason.
Yeah. I mean,
But again, suppression and grievous is good. Limit his ability to move up quick.
yeah. Although, I'd have still shot Grievous because you could have always sent Annie here and then done some damage. Oh, he's probably not. That's
don't
not
think
range
that's
2. No.
Yeah.
You could have always sent the other Wookiees here, got a range 5, and then maybe a fire support from this guy. Sorry. Well, that's probably range 4 now, isn't it? Now that he's moved out of the way, like a little wuss.
Yeah. He's moving his B1s. The sniper, so. You think you're going to ping off Kenobi?
He's got to position them in such a way that they're all in coherency, the leader can see it, and the sniper can see it, right?
And he's got to be careful not to block Dooku as well.
Yeah. There's a reason I put these terrain pieces, because we usually, when we have them in the tournaments and stuff, these are usually together. But I separated them for two reasons. One, it's a clear 2 individual pieces of terrain, and 2, it creates these little alleyways where you can fit one model down, but it also creates like a bottleneck, so if you wanted to whack a Jedi in there, for example, you could do, and everything's protected.
So who do you think they're attacking?
They've
Gotta be
moved
Kenobi,
up.
hasn't it?
They've got to strip off that standby, surely.
We're saying that, what else is going to trigger that standby? I don't think anything's going to move up that close. Maybe Grievous? Oh, that is a shot. That's a hit.
Just the one, though. We'll see who the defender is.
Ooh.
Annie.
Annie.
I guess he's trying to strip a dodge on him.
Maybe.
I'd personally like 1 wound on Annie, because then that activates tenacity.
But too many suppression activates floor card.
It does indeed. It does indeed. How do you feel about the new suppression and panic and suppressive and all that sort of nonsense?
What a question.
Initial gut reaction, like elevator pitch, go.
I don't like change. I personally didn't see anything wrong with the old set of rules. Like, it kind of makes sense. Shoot a unit too much, they go leg it to the next bit of cover or off the board away from the danger. This one's like, oh look, I've been shot enough times, I'm not going to stand still. Your turn. It seems a little bit silly.
Yeah.
And now that you can drop objectives and stuff like that, it's... I don't know.
I think they should have still ran towards the nearest board edge.
You know, I had a conversation with this. I think
And still not counted for scoring. That's what I would have done. Sorry, go on.
if it was my thought, I would have said they must move to the nearest bit of cover. So if they get shot, it's kind of like duck and cover and go to the nearest bit of cover away from the original fire.
That's a lot more, logically, makes sense. A lot more convoluted when it comes down to, well, what is the bit of cover that's closest, and what if there are 3 bits of cover that are slightly close but not, and all further away from the guide? You have to go from the one furthest away.
Working as intended.
Gamers don't do that.
No.
Gamers are
Yeah.
stupid.
It would give a lot of arguments, I suppose, but still, I just don't like... Okay, they do nothing.
Mr. Michael Lee, I don't know if you know how maths works, but if you drew a straight line this way from your unit leader, it's a damn sight shorter than measuring that way.
Yeah.
So if you just move them in a straight line this way, you'd probably just be in range 3 of Grievous.
It's probably trying to get into cover, then, maybe. But he's got the cohesion to do it. Like, if he moves up to that bit, cover, they can just lap around into there.
This bit.
Yeah.
Now remember, the boxes do only confer light cover.
Better than no cover.
I reckon if you just did straight line, you could actually shoot Grievous, and I think that would be a really strong play.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's looking at the B1s. Now you can probably visibly see all of them bar this one at the back.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Obviously these can't be shot unless they're at range 1.
Mm-hmm.
Can a fire support unit fire support into them if they're further than range 1 away? Because you're adding your dice to that pool, not using their range and stuff?
Yeah, it's completely different.
Cool.
It's not them making the attack, they just happen the eligible weapons to the...
I thought that would be the case, but I wanted to ask. You know, ask stupid questions, get...
Oh no, it's always good to ask, that's how you learn.
Get mildly observable answers.
See, that's interesting, because it's a unit at range 1. It doesn't have to be a unit leader, so with Mike doing that, he can now actually shoot them.
Yeah, but
So I wasn't surprised if he splits fires.
why doesn't he just activate the standby and put the droids into combat with the...
Oh, there we go. Moving them back.
Or move the way? fair enough. If it was me, I'd have probably just thrown them into combat with the.
I'll shock Anakin put 2 special on if there was that range too.
Oh, are they suppressive?
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
droids.
definitely. Okay, yeah. Why would you not do that? Anyway, we can see that
Z6
this is into the B2s.
ones.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
not
my
bad.
God! 2 crits, 3 hits. Now the majority of the cover, the majority of the unit, I don't believe will be in heavy cover because there are 4. I think he could probably see
Yeah.
clearly here.
And it's a 7-man squad.
It is a 7-man squad, yeah. Well, that's 4 dead B1s.
I must have tucked over the Con C4 maybe.
1,
See, I only
2,
wrote- oh, excuse me.
3. Oh, it was an 8-man squad.
Ah.
There was 1 sneakily hidden down here.
Sneaky.
That was what. That was the. That's the heavy weapon squad, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's the sniper.
Still, thinning a unit down by 50% on a B1 unit is pretty good.
I mean, he's got to kill bodies before they start swarm the middle objective.
Part of me says you could almost focus on the B1s and ignore the Sith for turns 1, 2, maybe 3.
The way he's playing, being very defensive like with maul, it's
Not like Doig, is it?
No, it's confusing.
Do you think he's not wanting to lose on camera?
I mean,
Look at him, being a wuss. I also find the probe droids moving back.
yeah.
Oh, we could almost get a bead there on what he could have seen. Almost could have got a bead. Oh, sorry, I missed
That's
this.
a B1
There's got to be the B1s.
or 2 saves. Where are they coming from? Oh, I've not rolled them yet, have they?
That's what he's got to roll.
I think it's going to be a surge and a miss.
You think?
Yeah.
And he's in exemplar range of this model. So there's 2 surges for Annie.
What do you reckon?
I reckon a surge and a defend.
Oh.
I'm going on the up curve here. And I think it was this unit.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, it's the
was,
ones on
it
there.
was, of course, it was that one.
Because the new climbing rule. Oh, it's dodging one.
Oh, it must have been Annie then.
Unless the exemplar did it.
Can you-
Is that suppression going? Yeah, the only thing you can't exemplar now is standbys. Oh, it was clones. So dodge one to keep the clones alive for the fire supporting to come.
Oh, he guardian with Obi. Obi's
No,
next to them.
No, Annie added the defense 1 from his command card, dodged, and then he's passed it on to the clones. They've used that dodge to take away the non-crit.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
the-
Okay, yep.
Pay attention.
Of course. No. There's so many things to think about.
But yeah, I think Lee's right. He needs to keep his clones alive as much as possible because they're going to do a lot of deterrence for the Sith.
Yeah. Without a doubt, my dude. My brain then, I'm like, there's so many different like little moving parts here. It's all just a little bit more difficult. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining in with us today.
Hello.
And we can see that just measuring range 2, I guess, for Grievous.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get out of cover.
Of course. And the B1's there activating. I think that's a double move up there for them. Getting, or it might just be a single move. Yep, single move. Measuring range for the radiation gun. Is Doig being tactical? I expect the bloodlust to kick in soon. Yeah, so do I. Turn 3 has got to kick in. Unlike Doig to do anything too tame. Grevious taking a suppression but no wound. Maul taken 1 wound. Half a unit of B1s shredded to belief. And now we're looking at some B1s shooting this unit of clones. And he's got 2 surges with exemplar. Obi's got dodge and guardian. Does he take some of the wounds? Guardian 3 as well. It's pretty nice. Measuring for cover. measuring for all the goodness. I think more than 50% of the unit is out of cover, so he will be able to do his damnedest. That is a pretty bloody good roll there, Doig. My God. One for the cover of the suppression. 3 to make. Struth. Brute. The delay isn't that bad, actually. Interesting. 3 to make on those clones. Oh, he's a dead clone. That does hurt. And a poison from the radiation gun. One dead, one poison. That'll be 2 dead minimum. Very, very useful there to have that poison. But that poison won't kick in until the end of the next activation. So there will be a turn where you can completely get around poison, actually, with clones. You can just completely ignore it, because you only take the wound for the poison after the activation of their unit. If a unit fire supports, it doesn't activate, which means it never actually takes the poison wound.
What did I miss?
The radiation cannon came in, killed 1 clone,
Ooh.
and put a poison counter on them.
Ooh.
And I was just saying, if you issue them an order and then fire support flipping that order over, they never activate.
No.
They never take the poison wound.
Never.
Which is probably the way to get around it, right? And especially with Obi and Annie both having saber throw, you're going to make use of that fire support more than you're not.
Oh, definitely.
So,
Do you know you can do the same trick with emergency stims?
can you?
If you have Yoda and a clone squad of emergency stims, Yoda guidance and recover, you can have infinite wounds because it keeps stacking on the stims. As long as you fire support, you never take the wounds.
Interesting.
Unless it's changed.
That's disgusting. Do you need a drink of water?
Yes, because I'm slightly dying.
Give me 1 second.
I think I just blew Ben's mind with that information. Yoda is amazing. So what's happening now? Oh, clones moving. Shooting B1s. Is that a Z6 away? Oh, it's DC-15. This is a double moving. Dangerous to think what goes inside of Michael's head. Thank you, dude.
All right, so
That's better.
what did I miss? What did I miss?
Basically, we've had Lee move up some clones.
Yep.
I don't know what they're doing right now. He's had a few cheeky range checks. I think he's trying to get on the... Yeah.
Trying to get a beat on those boys.
Yeah. He was trying to see the ones behind the thing, but you can't see one.
I think they're also trying to make sure that they're not in Dooku range, because Dooku hasn't activated yet.
That's true.
And what you don't want is you don't want a speed 2 move coming out from a unit.
We don't want that lightning in your face. That's nasty, isn't it? 5 back dice, surge to crit, scatter. pierce.
Although, thinking about it, can Dooku just walk up? No, because these were barely in range 2. Dooku's not going to be in range 2 of this clone unit to move them, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, flashbang.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys. Accidentally activated the whiteboard. Sorry about that, team.
It's not really.
I'm completely sorry. Why would I not be sorry?
I mean... No, I can't back that up. You're
Yeah,
lovely.
exactly. I'm a lovely guy. I'm everybody's mild mate.
Me old mucker.
Yeah, there you go. Doig and tactical. John says Doig and tactical in the same sentence. Something has gone very wrong. No, usually Doig not being tactical is an alright sentence to use.
This is Doig and cowardice. Like, Maul, what's he doing?
Your maul
pro
shouldn't be
droids,
this far
yeah.
back. Come on, Doig, what are you messing at?
Pro droids are what they're doing.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that this is a relatively logical play. I think he's hoping for like a burst of speed next turn.
Yeah.
Maybe get into the Wookiees, but the Wookiees just turn around and smack you in the face. Annie then moves in, force pushes, saber throws into a fire support. That's Maul dead. But you would have Grievous and Dooku in your face.
Yeah. See, I'm looking at these sides now. Doig's got to be very careful because he does send them all in. Literally, if he fluffs his attack, and Anakin says, "Yeah, move over here,"
They're all dead. Yeah.
Maul's dead.
Yeah.
Say 4 red, well 5 red because he's got tenacity. 4 white is.
Standby. And yeah, and a commander. I guess the choice was commander or commander at that point.
Ooh.
Grievous rolling off one of his 2 suppression.
So 2 actions then.
Oh, he's only courage 2, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to move into the woods to shoot clones.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, suppression cover.
The ones with the poison counter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think next turn, if you're Lee, you have to make sure they've got a fire support token on them, so they can get at least 1 turn of shooting.
Yeah, because that's his Z6. That's one he wants to fire support with.
Yeah. I mean, Grievous is going to have a dodge, but if you can throw a saber throw from, say, Annie into him, or even Obi, either or, you crack on. Because is he immune pierce or is he immune melee pierce? He's immune pierce, isn't he?
Grievous? No,
he's
just
impervious. Okay, I'd take Annie then, because pierce 3 is incredible.
So, Lee's still got Anakin and the Wookiees in the crater, hasn't he?
He's got the Wookiees and Annie over here. I kind of feel like a standby on Obi was wasted. I'd have probably moved him here.
Yeah.
These guys have gone. These guys have gone. I guess with the saber throw and the firing, he can just sort of sit in this area, and then
Ooh, that's a shot.
turn 5 or 6 just jump onto the objective. Well, that is a crit going through to those boys.
Pierce 1. I think he should Guardian with Kenobi. Why is it not Guardian with Kenobi?
Guardian the dot,
Yeah,
right?
it just took the pierce damage. Kenobi's full health still. With a dodge. Well,
Oh, he's not got outmaneuver though, has he?
no, we still got. Oh no, you can't Guardian
Guardian
crits.
and crits. He's not got a protector.
Yeah, I worked it out.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, you definitely should wash your mouth out with soap. That was that makes a lot of sense. Look at these boys hiding away. This makes me very sad, but you can see Annie in the back corner just over here.
You can see more there, and Grievous is good now.
This thing here. Just measuring in range there for the probe droids. For a, I don't know, a saber throw into, oh sorry, measuring range to the B1 unit, maybe a cheeky saber throw here from Annie, but he's not relentless yet. That's his 1 pip turn.
Do you know what I do here? I would move Anakin up here in heavy cover, bait out the Dooku, and charge with the Wookiees in the crater.
I concur. The Wookiees have activated actually. They've got an aim and a standby.
Oh, my bad then. In that case,
I'd still move here.
yeah.
Because if Dooku makes me do a speed 2 move with Annie, I'm going to be cracking out a 1 pip anyway. You're going to have to use one of your 1 pips from Dooku. Actually, Doig has 3 1 pips.
Yes, and he's also got cunning on Dooku, so. Oh.
Can I borrow your lovely ears? For
Yep,
a moment?
I'm coming. Be right back, team. What does Annie do for you here, Doig? For God's
Doig?
sake.
How
Jervis.
dare you? How very dare you? But what does Doig do here? Well, depends where Anakin is. If Anakin gets range 2, it'd be 2 attempt just to lightning him because it's 2 suppression with that card. 1 suppression, speed 2. Ready for Grievous and Dooku to model him next turn. Ouch, that's gonna sting. So, if I was Lee, I'd probably just move him up a little bit, making sure I'm not range 3 with Dooku, and prepare for next round. Maybe dodge, so if Dooku does get a range 2 or something, at least he can exemplar it. That's my thoughts anyway. I wonder what they're asking. I think they wait to see if it is a range 2 or not. Oh, definitely not. Yeah, I'll just move up there and dodge. Even stand by, because if Dooku wants to go to Anakin, then at least he'll be able to stand by off that first. Oh, Ben is back. What was the clarification?
They're asking about card clarification in terms of suppression. So Annie's 2-pip says he has to perform an attack, else gets a suppression. And the question was, if he's wildly out of range but declares an attack, does he satisfy the card? And it's like, well, you can't declare an attack if you're not in range.
You got to fulfill it.
I like that bullshit. I like the attempt. I respect the hustle. But I'm sorry. Ain't no way I'm having that.
Anakin's a bit iffy. Like, if you got an attack, you can't stand by because you get that at the end of the turn, don't you? The suppression of the card. I'm just saying, like, if Anakin moved up and stand by, when Dooku does move up to hit him, at least you have the thing, but he gets suppression, so it's like, yeah, no point.
Michael Lee just saying, you're doing a really good job of preventing my 1-pip next turn, because you have to play the floor card before things are selected, don't you?
Yes, but you can still play Anakin's command card.
Yeah,
it's not
you
issue
just
for
can't give him the order. But
it can get beefed up from it.
I wouldn't do that anyway. I would play Obi's defense one, where everybody gets dodges, or he gets
dodges for each friendly.
Yeah, and then he just guardians the shit out of everything. But also it means
combat as well. So if Grievous and Maul do move up,
yep,
you can still guardian it.
Yep, but it means that because it's Obi and 2 units, that card, isn't it?
I think it's 2 trooper units.
Well, I definitely wouldn't give it to Obi. I would give it to...
I give it to Anakin if you can.
Anakin and the Z6 unit.
Yes.
Activate Annie so you can fire support with that Z6 unit.
I'd totally go into Grievous with that Z6 fire support.
Without a doubt, mate.
Or wherever Dooku ends up.
Without a doubt.
Ooh.
But Annie only being up here is interesting. I guess he jumps to here and then he's in range 2.
Yeah.
Top down looks a lot further away and a lot than it actually is, you know?
It does. I think, the only thing that Doig can actually hit with Dooku is that squad at the top. That way out of Exemplar, maybe, and way out of Kenobi.
You can declare an attack, but not be in range and lose the action. But God knows if it's still classed as performing an attack. Can you? I thought you had to have a viable target to declare an attack.
I don't know the new rules. Like, you can do semi-weird shit now.
I'm looking up now. I'm at declare.
Research. Knowledge and defense. Let's get the knowledge bot done first.
Attack timing. Step 1, declare defender.
Okay, so that step 1 you can do at any time then, technically.
Attacks are usually made by units as part of an attack action, but can be made. A unit may make multiple attacks. Whatever.
Oh, we got a standby shot.
From who?
I don't know. It's the clone. That's the DC-15 squad.
The top.
I don't.
Oh, into Dooku. Yeah, Dooku moved in range 2.
Yeah.
At the top.
Okay, that was a good bit of attack dice.
A double dodge. So there's 3 going in.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that means he's in lightning range.
Unless he deflects back and then he just takes away the first 2. Oh, it takes 2 wounds.
Oh my God, he takes 2 wounds.
Oh dear.
Oh, you beaut. No deflects either. That's a 3rd Dooku dead.
Oof.
He's a fragile old man with no vigilance dodge for next turn.
I have
Doig.
flashbacks to Son of Skywalker last game. Oh.
Wait a minute. Are these in line of sight? No, no, Ben, don't be stupid.
I think Lee uses the white Wookiees as the unit leader. So I think isn't it from unit leader for standbys?
Believe so. But there you go, 3 hits into those clones.
Yep. So
Pierce 1 as well.
So they're going to combat with Dooku.
Now he could have declared Makeshi mastery.
And Pierce for nothing.
Pierce 0, immune nothing.
I mean, I don't think Doig would be nice like that.
No, neither do I.
I think it was dodge from Anakin's Exemplar.
1 save, 1 death.
2 down, and gets to do speed 2. Actually, I don't. Which was first, scatter or the speed 2? I think the scatter wouldn't it, and then speed 2 after.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the scatter's part of the attack action,
Yeah.
whereas the move is after the attack. Although I reckon we could probably see Dooku's 1-pip come out next turn.
I think it's going to push him into Dooku, and then he's going to force push them into combat into Dooku.
Dooku doesn't have force push, does he?
I think he does, because I know Maul doesn't.
Doig? Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Push and reflexes. I guess he just reflexes for a dodge, right?
Oh yeah. No, saying I think he already did it because he had 2 dodges because he had 1 from the card. And then
He's not in push range.
Ooh.
Do you just kill Dooku? Genuinely?
I mean. Oh no, that is their fault. I don't. You won't get base contact.
Range 1. No, because only unit leader can engage.
Yeah. But he would be able to use fear on them now.
I don't know. To be fair, if I'm taking 2 wounds off Dooku off a standby, I'm pretty bleeding chuffed.
Not even to needing the aims or anything like that. Oh, clean up. So going to turn 3.
Going over to
What command cards then? You asked me last time. I'll ask you.
command cards this turn. Turn 3, we're going to see Obi-Wan's...
Dodge. Nourishing's
what are we
fence.
going to see? Or are we going to see General Kenobi? Maybe General Kenobi? Because of surges at range 1. He's got 1, 2, 3...
The
3
Wookiees.
units. The Wookiees at the bottom, Annie,
Would there be a
and
range 1 there?
possibly, potentially 4 surges. Knowledge and defense is just 2 troopers. Guardian in combat. Don't think there's any point doing it right now.
We'll say it definitely is a order for the fire support poison squad if it's picked up on that.
Yes. If it's me, I'd personally use the 3-pip
Yeah.
because then you get all the surges. Oh, that unit gains... Oh my god, no. When Obi issues the order to a unit, that unit gains a surge for each
Yes.
friendly unit at range 1 of it.
Surge bomb.
So that would... that is incredible. You would just get a surge bomb across everything but that unit at the top percent. Well, not everything at the unit at the top.
Last event we did for skirmish.
Yep.
My box speeder took 13 hits. It had the 5 surges from this card, and it saved 5 surge results because of that card, and took 1 damage. It was beautiful.
The floor car
floor.
has been played. So, I mean, I wouldn't be... That's fine. I'm fine with that. Doig probably... Do you know what I reckon Doig's going to do? He's going to play the 1-pip from Dooku or Grievous. And I think Michael Lee should just play Kenobi's 3-pip.
Yeah, do you think that's ranged speed 2 charge? No, I don't think so.
No,
is it?
he's outside of speed 2.
Yeah, so it's not going to be...
The only thing is Dooku kills that unit at the top, sure. And he
Yeah.
then goes and does his thing. That's what I'd do, because it's Obi and 2 units. So you do Obi...
Do you know what would be nasty? If Lee activates this top unit, gives both these the orders from Kenobi's 2-pip,
Yeah.
goes with that squad, shoots that with the fire support from the poison squad,
Yeah.
because they're dead anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they're
that-
in range.
I think that'd be a solid play.
That'd be also a great play, yeah. I definitely think you have to give an order to that poison units for as long as you can now.
Yeah.
Just to delay that rule. Hey Dan, how's it going? How you doing well?
Oh, hello, Dan.
We've seen the command cards coming out. Obviously the floor has been played. Now, what are we looking at command card wise?
They're taking their sweet time.
I know they are. This is a lot of this is actually a lot of choice, to be fair. Oh, okay. So yeah, you would lose the action in the new rules. Thanks, Tansy.
What's the...
If you declare an action
Yeah.
and you're out of range, then...
Just-
Oh, exactly what I said! God, I'm a god. Sorry. Yeah, you lose the action if you find you're out of range.
Yeah, interesting.
This is exactly what I said would happen. I feel actually good at this game now. Or good at being able to read people. So obviously, Dooku gets the order. They're going to pop the HQ uplink on the droids, issued the order to the rest of them. So you've only got Maul and Grievous.
Oh, no, it's
he's
comms
gonna-
relay from the pro droids onto Grievous.
Ah, okay. Fair
So
play.
that is...
So you got Maul.
Where's that one from? Oh, it's 2 units. No, it's 1 unit, isn't it?
It's 1 unit,
Yeah, so where's got Mauls? Oh, seize initiative.
of course.
My mummy
God
works
damn
sometimes.
droid and CIS players always getting perfect order stuff. This is ridiculous.
It's curious though, like who's he going to charge into? Dooku.
Oh, Michael Lee. Oh no. The one unit that needed an order, it doesn't get one.
What's he got? Yeah. Yeah, he's not picked it up, has he? Oh dear.
No. Should I go and tell him? Just to not. He can't change it now. But just to make him a bit sad.
Can I tell him?
Yeah, you tell him. Make sure you just be like, don't change it now, but you could have done this. Because you only learn from your mistakes, right, team? You only learn from your mistakes, and this is the Mighty Michael showdown. You can't be making simple mistakes. No, I'm joking. It's quite a complex. It's not a complex rules interaction. I'd say it's an advanced rules interaction. Being able to stop bits here and there and that sort of stuff. I think that would be. I would consider that an advanced rules interaction rather than a complex one. Oops. Punching my microphone for you guys at home. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for joining us here. Whether you are watching live or watching back at home, we can see that Michael Doig has the initiative with his first surprise intimidation. One of his first 3 1-pips. Or the first of his 3 1-pips that he's got. And we'll see the reaction, or get to hear a reaction, I guess, from Jervis as to what Lee said. You put your headphones on, I'll turn this up. Talk to me.
Yeah, Doig was moaning about me coming in and saying that, but hey.
What?
I said, yeah, you sent me, so it's alright, I'm cool. But yeah, no, Lee didn't realise. Oh, excuse I'm dying. See, look what you're doing to me, Ben.
I didn't do nothing.
You're killing me.
You told me to keep you talking. I'm asking you
You're
questions,
killing me.
mate.
Yeah, oh, hang on.
When you get the dodge with defend 1, is it when you're issued an order?
Wait.
Face up order.
Issued the order. Yeah.
Yeah, Lee didn't realise that.
Oh.
I think Dooku's intention is to slice up them phase 1s, which isn't interesting because it's only 3 phase 1s. But
Yeah, I think when or if you are watching this back, Mr. Lee, you issue an order to Obi, Annie, that phase 1 unit with a poison counter on it.
Mm-hmm.
You let Doig do whatever the hell he wants in his turn 1. Then you choose Annie to go, or maybe you keep Annie at the back for a little bit and activate everything else around it until Grievous or Dooku comes into play. Maybe you use the Wookiees to fly over into those B1s and take some wounds off them. Maybe we could see something happen here with the Wookiees, actually. So, say Dooku goes into these phase 1s.
I think they will be a charge range because they're uninjured, so they can just go over that. Oh no, yeah, they can. As long as they don't get over the actual bit of crash ship thing, they might just be able to go.
I reckon they'll be able to get round into it. Or, worst comes to worst, just shoot him.
Yeah, because Dooku's going to kill that unit.
Dooku's got versatile this turn as well, though. So, is he going to have to move, push, move again?
Oh, yeah, if he wants to shoot them Wookiees, it's got to be range 2 of them for his lightning, so I think his intention is to get a good... Yeah, he's got to go up there, so he gets light cover for them.
Or, hear me out.
Oh.
Yep, he's going to do move, push, charge, lightning Annie.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, just move the terrain, Doig. That's fine.
What a cheater. How could you, Doig?
I guess he's got this unit so that they can fire, just add the dice from the DC 15 in, maybe?
Yeah. That's nothing. You might have gave that order to them because it's a healthier pool to fire support from, I suppose.
I don't know, 6 white dice on mass with surges.
Yeah. We'll say his DC 15 squad's been on fire, though. We've been hitting everything.
It's very, very good. I mean, irrelevant now. This guy's dead from poison.
Yeah.
And that maybe the B1s open fire back into them and take another one out, and then the Z6 is dead.
Death by B1s. Hate to see
I did
it.
win an event with 30 B1s.
You did. That was
glorious.
glorious. Glorious B1s.
There was nothing best. I genuinely thought turning up on the day that list was shit.
Yeah, you went in thing just hoping for 1, didn't you?
I wanted 1 win. Came away with 4. I love it. I'm the first winner of the first Sanctuary tournament this year.
Woo!
Yeah, you were the last winner of last year. I'm the first winner of this year.
Hey, aren't you forgetting something as well? Champion. Ultimate bragging rights is one.
I don't know. I don't know who said that.
Okay, so that you're right. It was a move, force push.
Yep. And give me 1 second. I do need to just clarify one thing.
Ooh. I think Doig's been cheating again. Ooh, could it be standby? That's interesting play. I mean, makes sense. That is a very interesting play. Ooh, hang on. Does that stop his command card? Because John is in. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's good for the turn. I thought that might be a turn only thing. Oh, what's he done? Doig's make.
He put Dooku on standby instead of attacking on his relentless turn.
Well, say I just checked up the card. It actually gives it for the turn, not his activation.
Yeah, but that's fine. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because all Lee has to do is punch.
Oh,
Standby removed.
is it? No, I think I got to get suppression. It's not just taking moons or
Is it-
taking
oh, is
attacks.
it?
Yeah.
Is it suppression?
But
Oh,
do you know
right,
what?
okay.
He has done that wrong. The new standby rules, you can't use Arsenal X.
Can you not?
I don't think you can. Well, no, I'm thinking of Fire Sport, aren't I?
The unit that gains a standby token, which allows to perform free action. Okay, sure. Oh, let's read through these rules. Fucking love it.
Nerd.
Only trooper units can do it. That doesn't. Come on, just give me more. Okay, standby. During an activation phase, after a unit at range 1 to 2 in line of sight of a friendly miniature performs a move or an attack, gets to do a free move or an attack, a free attack or free move action. If a unit performs a move, an attack, an action, or gains suppression, it removes standby tokens it has. A unit may only ever spend standby by triggering its effect. Okay, so now I need to look at Arsenal, don't I? Is it Arsenal?
Yeah, because I know Fire Sport changed where you couldn't use Arsenal X on Fire Sport. I don't know if it's the same for standby.
I'm going to check the word on fire support.
I think it's under Arsenal X, the
Is it?
clarification, yeah.
Arsenal. So Arsenal X. When choosing weapons to during the choose. When choosing weapons during the choose weapons and gather dice step, each miniature in the unit that has Arsenal X can form up to X attack pools and can choose X weapons to contribute to each pool. Each weapon can still only be added to one attack pool. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Headache. Headache. So,
So he's gone with Annie.
yeah.
My assumption, Annie moves up, pushes Dooku out of the combat, removing the standby.
Yeah.
However, Dooku will just activate.
I was going to say that Dooku won't have the thing, but if it does activate, it doesn't mean Dooku is out in the open still. In fact, he doesn't even have Anakin's orders token, does he?
Don't know what he pulled. I don't know what he's measuring. Unless it's Annie that had the order.
No, it was Obi because he played floor card.
He did, yeah. Oh, yeah, so you wouldn't have been able to give Annie an order anyway. I'd have still given the phase.
Yeah. Oh,
ones.
I think I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get in there, force push, and then saber throw or something because he doesn't have his relentless yet.
Correct. But to force push, you need to be in range 1.
Exactly, and then standby's range 2, so.
Unless he's force pushing. Oh, no, here's what happens, right?
Mm.
He moves to there.
Anakin standbys.
Anakin's. No.
because too many shooting.
Anakin definitely saber throws, right? Here.
Is he range 2 or Grievous?
Maybe. Doig doing his intimidation tactics. He stood by.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
just shoot Grievous. What are you doing, mate? It's 3 red. Pierce 3.
I mean, yeah, it's got the B1s. If they whiff the attack, it's a free standby.
Oh, wait, hang on. Dewbacks, in combat with a Jedi that stood by, would remove its suppression. Because they're a suppressive weapon.
Yeah.
It would remove its standby.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Damn. Dewback's just getting good in this edition.
Oh, Empire's going to be filthy. Commander Vaders, Snowtroopers, Dewbacks, just ignore all terrain, fearless.
Yeah, I might have to run that.
Don't you dare.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, hello. You alright? Who's winning?
I don't think it's clear yet.
I don't. Yeah, we're only on turn 3. There's 3 more turns left of the game. We could see something spicy come out. I think there's a slight couple maybe misplays from each person. Oh, not misplays, questionable plays, should I say? And we can see that
That is a...
that's the droid shooting into Annie, just stripping the standby.
Ah, yeah.
I think you kind of wasted Annie there, honestly. I think he would have been better just saber throwing into the B1s and killing 3 B1s. Oh, no.
The phase 2? Sorry, phase 1s.
Okay. Trying to get them down. As I said, plink one off.
Yeah.
Go from there. Although Annie on a standby is very interesting.
But now you can fire. Oh, no fire. I mean... no, not good as far as standby. It's interesting tactics here.
I don't know what's happening, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean by interesting.
They had an order token. They might as well have moved and stripped Annie of the standby, right?
Yeah.
Although, actually,
Oh, what's it
you
called?
could completely waste Dooku's standby here.
How?
Well, you could make it wait till the very last turn.
Yeah.
Because you can stay outside of range with pretty much everything. Dooku does his attack action and then lightnings Annie. Annie loses his standby.
Yeah.
But, and that would only happen when those three what's it called? Phase 1s smack Dooku.
Yeah.
Ooh! Wait, when does Relentless happen? Immediately.
As soon as you do a move action, it's got to be the next action.
The standby doesn't interrupt that.
No, it's you do an action, standby. If it's a move action, it's still one fluid thing, I think.
Right, okay.
I think it is.
I'm just thinking, could you withdraw from the phase 1?
I move close to Anakin.
Trigger the standby, and he can then do one of 2 things. He could either run away, or he can run into Dooku.
Which one is the leader, do you reckon, from that 3 on Dooku? Oh, it's okay.
It's the guy, my favourite model in the whole of the Republic Army.
The 1 point.
The guy with the comms. Yeah.
Order 66.
It's a phenomenal unit, that one.
So I don't think he could do what I was thinking he could do.
So,
Because...
I think Annie's in a bit of a weird position here.
Yeah, going with him. Well, I guess he drew him.
He drew him, he had to.
Yeah.
But you could have gone with the Wookiees that had an order token,
Yeah.
or you could have gone with,
At least kill 3 B1s. I think that's probably your best.
yeah, strip
option.
what you can at this point.
Yeah.
I know he stood by just in case, I don't know, Grievous moves up and
Yeah.
stuff, but the problem with this is Doig has perfect order control. He doesn't have to move up with anybody.
But I guess... oh, look at them B1s.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
still got a name.
Spend that aim.
I think this was into Kenobi. I mean, Anakin.
Oh, it's got to be, right?
Ooh. Ooh. Wounded Anakin?
Whatever it is, it's taken a wound.
Yeah. Is it a guard? No, Kenobi can't leave Guardian. Oh, it's the... Oh, he wants the phase 1s dead. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, now they're in... He kind of doesn't have to touch them now, because when they activate, they're
The
going to
head's
lose the
gone,
Z6.
yeah.
The Z6 is gone.
But still, it's 7 dice coming at something.
Yeah, yeah. It is. I don't know what you do. Do you bring the Wookiees out, try and trigger the standby off Dooku?
Oh. Here's the clones.
Oh, he's pulled them. He's got to use them, hasn't he?
I think he just aims punches. Yeah.
Don't even aim, because that gives Dooku a chance to cut you
true.
down. You got to punch, get 3 crits. I guess it frees the Wookiees to be able to then potentially charge Dooku.
Yeah.
He just dodges the hit, right?
Yeah. No, that's interesting.
What?
Well, now it's no dodge if he does get exposed.
Still got the sniper unit at the bottom. The unit of Wookiees in the middle looked like they didn't do anything. They just took a
'Cause,
dodge and standby.
Doig went first, didn't he, because he played cunning. So Lee's going to have that final activation.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we're about to see a unit. You're not triggering the standby? Oh, well, then you do just move away from Dooku. You don't have to worry about Dooku.
Well, I think if it did move away from Dooku, that squad, it would have moved into him. I think that's what he wanted.
Yeah, but I mean, with the other units on the battlefield,
Yeah.
you ignore Dooku.
Oh, yeah. Probe droids. If I was Doig, this is obvious. Observe Anakin. So it does intend to hit him at some point.
The problem is, if he observes, right, that's an action.
Yeah.
And he can trigger standby.
Yeah.
Run away. Move to the bottom. Back to where Obi is.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, beaut. This is a bit of an interesting one. I don't know. I feel like when you take Anakin, if he's not
Where's that suppression come from?
on Annie,
No, just put a suppression on Grievous.
he had one left over.
Oh.
If you're not using Annie by turn 3 to at least, especially if you've got saber throw, to throw 3 red dice at something, I think you're doing it wrong.
Saying, sorry, excuse me. Is that last B1 squad the only squad to go? The 4 B1s.
You've
Yeah.
got these B1s went.
Oh, they've gone. Yes, so you still got.
So
the
you
4
got
squad.
this unit, and
Yeah.
these 2.
And you just pulled the special forces.
So you've got those 4 that haven't activated, and then you've got these 4 that haven't
Gotcha.
activated. These are dead.
Well, if I was Doig, probably just observe Anakin.
Yep.
Because Anakin can't fire them back yet because he's not doing an attack action. And then attack for the 2 suppression.
But he could throw a saber into these, or could just
they can't
run
because
out.
they incognito. Because they can do their observe attack without triggering their incognito. So Anakin still can't attack at them.
No, but this is the B1 unit I was looking at.
Oh, yeah, you mean shoot
Yeah.
the B1s.
Or you just move away with Annie, out of range 2.
Yeah. Oh, he has shot.
He shot first. Ask questions later.
I think that
A
was.
crit to make on Annie.
It's got to be Annie.
Roll. Get a save. Give a suppression.
Her dog's like, yeah, take this, take this.
He's up to 3 now?
Yeah.
True. What is this from Doig?
I don't know.
Well, the droids now just hide behind this
Yeah.
building, right?
Let's say the droids now can capture that in safety. As long as they hide from that sight.
They have to be on the same plane. Do they? Because they float?
The other one, yeah.
Sorry?
But the other one, I think they get around that, to be honest, with the hover. New shenanigans. Oh, yep, corrected. There he is. Interesting enough, it's got to be flat. The new rules, which is a bit weird. I don't like the new rules. Welcome back, Ben.
Hello. Wookiees. Unhindered.
Yep, because of the scale, it's still baked in the keyword.
If they don't move over this, they
That's
can,
still speed 1 climb. Scale doesn't give them the speed 2 anymore. It just gives them height 2. So that's meaning a bit of a sticky situation.
Well, how can a do-back go over this then?
Because if you get the do back and base contact one side,
Yeah.
the speed 2 tool is just enough to clear it.
Yeah.
So when you spur over it, because the silhouette height is now higher than that piece of terrain.
Oh, it's because of the silhouette.
Yes. Even so the do back's like not even height of it, the silhouette is.
This bit of the silhouette is smaller than the trooper silhouette, by the way.
Oh, then yeah, that's
So he could speed
Yeah.
to, well, technically speed 2 to like here. I just want. There's no way that the Wookiees get into combat this turn with Dooku,
But
which is a shame.
I think if there was to do that, Dooku would just stand by, chops them up and zaps the Wookiees. What he should do is move Kenobi up so he's ready. Oh yeah, he's done that.
Yep.
So when the Wookiees do come out, he can guardian some like damage away.
Yeah. Don't stand by with Obi.
I have just saber throw maybe. No dice has the dodged. Yeah, because it's going to do Serisa mastery, so he needs a dodge, unless that's his reflex.
That'll be his reflexes. Why not? You got master
Yeah.
of the force.
Yeah, why not? So what's this? Oh, there's saber. No, that is Dooku. Dooku has used a standby. So it's zapped who?
Annie?
I think it's got to be Annie, because this is 3 suppression tokens right now. So again, 6 on Anakin.
Well,
It's
it'd
huge.
take him to 6, wouldn't it?
So it's 2 for the card and 1 for the being a ranged attack. Oh, it saves them.
Tanks on both, but
Anakin's like shrugs them off.
putting all that suppression on. If you get two activations with Anakin this turn, you play the 1 pip, recover for the first one,
Yeah.
and then relentless saber throw for the second.
Is he electing not to? Oh, no, he's going for it. Oh, yeah, that's a
Oh, that's dead.
dead squad.
There's no way that's not dead.
Unless it's perfect saves.
Well, it would leave one alive,
Actually,
right?
they've got a dodge. Dodge from Anakin. So that's... Oh, no, it's took the... Yeah, they're dead.
You know, I definitely would have dodged one if I was...
I don't know if that's Kenobi's or...
yeah,
Anakin's.
this is all Kenobi's pool,
Ah.
I think. Oh, no, that's Anakin's because they're reliable too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
Was-
the card.
Ah.
Yeah, this is Obi-Wan's. This is Annie's. You could have dodged 2 there, couldn't you?
Yeah.
I guess he's saving the dodge for when this unit shoots and gives him a poison.
Yeah.
But Dooku is now out in the open. Is that range 2 for a saber throw? Might as well throw 2 red and a black at Dooku, right?
Yeah. Well,
Here we go.
Crit 2 in the pile. That is 1 because it's suppression cover. Dodging the other. Oh no, that was the clonus, wasn't it? The dodge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, up close personal dodge.
Did he just measure the range for up close and personal? You know it's the same range as saber throw. Just another suppression on Dooku.
Yeah.
But at least you've tried this time.
Yeah, it was the phase 1s. Wait, no, he's not defended yet, has he?
No.
He should have 1 to save.
So
Unless he was his
no,
dodge.
that was defense
Uh,
down here. Now, I reckon these can get here and
yeah.
either shoot or get in.
Yeah, I think that's what they're discussing now.
Yeah. It's a shame this is the unit leader though. The long bow doesn't become the unit leader, does it?
No, just heavy weapon.
Okay. Hey Jamie, how's it going? Who's winning? Well, we've just seen Doig in turn 3 manage to take out his first activation, or managed to take out Lee's first activation and killing a clone squad. Dooku has taken 2 wounds, Grievous has taken none, and Maul has taken a wound, and there's a couple of B1s dead. We've seen a completely defeated Phase 1 unit, a heavily depleted and poisoned Phase 2 unit. Anakin's rocking 6 suppression at this point.
But it's not being damaged.
Undamaged, unfazed, unhurt. But is rocking those 6 suppression, so he could be panicking next turn. Well, he'd be removing 1 for the end of turn. So he'll be down to 5.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's still a unit here that are going to shoot him, no doubt. I can genuinely see Grievous moving up
Yeah.
and shooting
Still got more to
Anakin.
go as well.
You might as well put 7 suppression on him. Why not, right? And yeah, you're right. You still got more after that. Oof.
To be honest, if he can't get in combat with Anakin and Grievous,
Yep.
I would just move the Wookiees to fire support that, just knock him some health our way.
Maul. Sorry, I was just saying, Maul has the best saber throw in the game.
Yeah, it does. 4 red dice. Delicious.
That's disgusting. Only Pierce 2, right?
Yeah, Pierce 2, Impact 2.
Yeah.
Well, there's argument Anakin is 3, but Pierce 3.
3 and Pierce 3, yeah.
Well,
Is that
statistically,
better than
no.
4 and Pierce 2?
Statistically, they're dead on 4 dice in Pierce 2. Because it's 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Pierce 2 takes away the statistically generated dodges.
So he's moving up. I assume he's just going to shoot Annie. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Standby.
standby?
What is this Doig play?
Well, I mean, you've got a sniper here. Blink.
Yeah.
Standby gone.
Yeah. You can aim and shoot them. You don't even...
Oh, actually, no. Trigger the standby. Bring the Wookiees in.
Yeah.
Go with the poison phase 1 unit.
Oh, yeah, still got them.
They're going to die.
Yeah.
Throw it into Grievous, because he's in the open with 1 dodge, right?
Yeah. What should do like 4 wounds?
But you've got the 2 surges from Annie with his exemplar stuff.
Hmm.
Although he's probably out of range 1 now.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, beaut. It's a bit of a... I think they're measuring now. Can the Wookiees get into Dooku? But if you get the Wookiees into Dooku, careful of Grievous, because Grievous might just be a pain.
Do you think that's in or not? I think if he goes that way, literally tucks into that top piece of terrain. Oh, I think that's in, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be in there.
Yeah, the base to base.
Oh, easy peasy, Oh.
Oh. No, I think Lee could have had a bit more space then. Fingers.
I think they've determined that they can't get in.
Mm.
Else he'd just be throwing him straight in.
Yeah. I think Doig just
Helping
gave him
him.
the grace of, took it in that terrain just so he's in it. That's the one thing I say about Doig. He gives a lot of smack Doig, but it's very helpful. He never, what's the word? He always gives that advice when he can.
Oh, without a doubt. Grievous is Arsenal too, isn't he?
Ooh.
What?
We've got a question.
Who's your favourite short stack? None of them. I beat them all.
Yeah,
Actually,
I like them all.
I've not played Ross. And I've not played Ryan.
I play them all.
But I've played John, Adam, and Matt.
Have you played their secret member, Andrew?
No.
Oh my god, what a general. He
Oh.
destroyed me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did you get your ass absolutely handed to you?
Yeah.
No, I don't know who my favourite short stack is. They're all a bit below me.
Oh.
Short stack. Oh, it's a joke about height. Anyway, we can see the Wookiees there, moving up to the top. I assume they're just going to take a couple of pot shots here into Dooku.
Oh, Grievous, maybe. Get that standby off him.
I don't know. Dooku's only got 4 wounds and he's only
there's
got
no
no
dodge.
dodges.
So
So
what's that? That's
4
3
black, 4 white.
No, it's
No,
3 black, 3 white, and 2 black on the thing.
5 black,
3 white.
3
so much
white.
to hit.
Suppressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ooh.
Except when you roll like shit.
I mean, he offended the dice gods.
I offended the microphone more like. 2 to make, 3 to make. That's another wound on Dooku.
Yep, that's half health.
He's half health.
Got to start really thinking about him now.
And he's on 3 suppression.
Yeah. But it's going to go down to 2 at the end of the round, so.
What if you get a cheeky range 5 sniper from the bottom onto him as well, taking him to 6?
Maybe. It's
Oh,
misfire.
are you actually doing this?
What's he doing?
Trying to discern if it's cocked or not. I think they've decided it's cocked, which is fine. I would have taken that out of the dice tray.
Aha, same result.
Well, karma is a wonderful thing. Still, up to 3 suppression.
And 3 health left.
Yeah.
Thing is, his burn is 1 pip, and his burn is 3 pip. And I don't think he does his 2 pip, does he?
For Dooku, he's got
Yeah.
all of Dooku's cards, I believe.
What, he takes double the fall?
Oh, no, he's not
no, he
got
takes
double
Grievous
the
2
fall.
pip, doesn't he? Grievous 2 pip and...
He's got all of Grievous's cards, yeah. So he's got no cunning left.
No dodges, instant dodges.
No. Interesting.
And
And a half health Dooku. it's an expensive model to lose, and Grievous is looking pretty fine. Full wounds, 1 dodge, and a standby.
Yeah, but both Jedi are still quite formidable. But I think I can see what Doig's doing. He's going for the infantry 100%. Because the 2 Jedis won't be able to do the objectives at the end.
No, 100% makes sense.
Yeah. It's a strategic play for this one.
I think we should have been seeing some B1s dying.
Yeah.
I think we should have 2 units of B1s dead by this point, personally. I think you have the firepower to do it. And then you turn around. I mean, to be fair, 2 units of Wookiees and 2 Jedis versus the 7 Sabers.
That's the thing. When they do get into combat, it's anyone's game still.
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't want to go piling too much onto Grievous at range 1.
No, because what you don't want... I mean, I assume we're going to see Grievous as 1 pip next turn, right? He moves here.
No, I think if it goes based on that Anakin there, he can hit the Wookiees there, Kenobi, and this squad.
Well, I was thinking if he's here,
Yeah.
he hits these. But then he's out in the open. If he's in with Annie, then he can, he can
I was
probably
going to
be a bit
say, he needs
safer.
to protect Dooku, so if he can protect pot shots off of them.
Is losing Dooku really a shame here for Doig? I don't think it is.
I think he's done his job. Like, he's killed 1 squad.
It's a bit of a sideways trade, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not really a up or
mean-
down, I don't think.
Dooku can just go back to save the base now, I suppose.
Dooku's in a bit of a weak position.
Oh, this is the
Although
war
that's
crimes.
the aim coming in from the radiation cannon, I think.
Oh,
3
an Anakin,
crits.
maybe.
2 crits on Annie. Got to be on Annie, right?
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
no.
So, 2 damage on Anakin, technically.
1 and a poison. More importantly, that suppression token.
7 suppression, down to 6.
I really do value poison. After playing with the BX Commandos, the Dark Sys mine, I rate poison tokens.
I had a good game against John yesterday. Bosk actually got 3 squads and poisoned 2.
Did he?
Yeah.
Struth.
He put a poison on old man Bobber, which is fantastic to see.
Well, I poisoned my own Dooku.
I mean, it's only a drop of poison.
It killed him.
I mean, he still got 30 B1s on the field.
I did, yeah. The B1s won me that game. It was a great game. One of the best games of Legion I think I've ever played. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of ups, a lot of downs. It was good.
I want to try that with B2s and see the elite side.
What, just horde B2s?
Yeah, and probably do like T series and just B2 spam and 1 Magna Guard unit.
Could do. I think what helped the B1s is that I had Dooku, so if they were dealing with Dooku, they weren't taking out my B1s.
Yeah, and they're just going to objectives and bunkering down.
Yeah. Whereas I think if you have a T series, you're probably going to see a lot more B2s die quicker.
Yeah.
Because people aren't scared of the droid. That core unit just rolled off 2 suppression.
Huh.
1 action, but no panic.
No, they've got to shoot Grievous
Yeah, you got to take off that standby, right?
100%. Otherwise, that's Grievous doing a lot
Or
of
do
shots.
you just shoot Dooku?
If it does, I think Grievous will stand by. Oh, that's the suppression. That's enough to...
But use the 2 surges from
Yeah,
Exemplar?
yeah. Because they're going to go away anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yes.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it. And he's got a dodge. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
That he
Used 1?
Oh, I think
Okay,
he's
there
team
we go.
leader. Was he team leader on Grievous, isn't he?
He is, yeah. But they were into Grievous.
Ooh, takes 1.
A suppression and 1. We are going to see that Z6 die. Now I would just move that 1 clone trooper to the back of this terrain
Yeah,
piece
100% bunker down that objective.
here and just hide. It doesn't need to do anything else. It's a padder at this point if you need
Oh, it's
to
only got
be.
1 activation, didn't it? Because it's
Yeah.
suppression.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking next turn if
Oh,
it
yeah,
lives.
If it's a good word.
Oh, it's very good if. Like, I don't think it will, but if it lives.
I can see Doig ignoring it now. How much it bite him in the end.
I hope so. I can't believe Maul's where he is in turn 3.
I still can't believe, yeah, turn 3, Maul's moved up, took a damage, and was like, no, I'm not having this, I'm going.
You can see Grievous there. Dooku as well, facing down the Wookiees that are going
It's
to
moving back again.
be charging. Hang on.
Oh no, oh, that's perspective. So he's moved and he's moved back.
What?
Saying that, that's a big central objective for Doig to have.
The one
his
in the
side.
middle?
Yeah.
It's huge. No, do you know what I do if I'm Doig?
Mm.
Burst of speed maul into Annie, move, slap. Annie's got two wounds taken. He's only got 4 left,
Yeah.
and then you just go crazy.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use your jump, you noob?
He jumped into it.
Oh, what a noob!
What a new question.
1, 2, dodge,
Standby?
dodge.
Or dodge.
Knowing this game, a standby would have been more likely.
Yeah. Whatever you think of Liam Doig, just think the opposite now.
No, they're not dragging things out, Tansy, but there has just been an inordinate amount. There's been more standbys in this one game than I think I've ever used in like tournaments.
Mm.
Knowing when to use a standby is really important.
But not when his gun's literally looking at you.
Yeah, there's been some interesting choices, like Grievous standby in there. I'd have not done that. I'd have moved closer.
Yeah, unless he probably wanted the ability to shoot at Anakin. It might have. Did he draw him?
What, Annie?
No.
No,
Grievous.
Dooku. Grievous.
Grievous is face up.
Grievous was a face up. The only thing that was
Okay.
in the pool was the droids.
Yeah, so yeah, he should have totally just last activation with Grievous.
Yeah.
Moved up.
Without a doubt. I don't know. That's what I'd have done.
Have you got a victory in mind yet, or is it still too early?
I'm kind of cynical when it comes to GAR. I would love them to win,
Yeah.
but I'm very cynical when it comes to GAR. I think if you reduced the points of the base squads by 5 points each,
Yeah.
I think they would be more applicable, and you would get more for your money, but I think it becomes more of a balancing act, right?
Mm.
Because in an 800-point list, that means you're getting 15 extra points.
Yeah.
Now that means that you can potentially move some upgrades around and get another activation in there.
Get more medics on the clone squads.
Yes, yeah, and I think at that point they become reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't think they become like, oh my god, they're insane. What is this bullshit? I think they become relatively reasonable to use.
So what, if clone medics were capacity 2 and still be able to shoot and stuff, that'd be stupid. I'm glad they actually did just, okay, you get one, that's it. One stim pack and
Yeah.
off you go.
My GAR list I really like. So my 800-point GAR list is Annie. 501st. So it's Annie, three phase 2s
Yeah.
with the clone commander in.
Yeah.
So the reliable 2
And Inspire 1.
and Inspire 1. The ARC Trooper unit with just the sniper and the Bark Speeder. Because the Bark gives me the surge to hit. I've got the sniper for the ARC unit. Annie's got Saber Throw, so he gets fire supported. I've got Echoes and then 3 Z6s.
That's tasty.
I might swap one of the Z6s to be a DC-15 though. I've got enough points to switch it about, just so I've got a range 4 plink.
Yeah.
To go with the ARC Troopers. Or even, ARC Trooper shoots his sniper, I can fire support the other one into it.
Yeah.
That could be quite nice.
So, in me playing Republic, I found the sweet spot, for me personally, is 2 Z6s, 1 DC-15. Because the Z6s like to fire support, and the DC-50 is normally, okay, they've got this hostage, let's bring him back this way.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. Another suppression on Dooku, rolled a crit and then a save, and then Grievous took another wound from the rest of the clone unit down at the bottom.
And that's turn.
End of turn cleanup. We're going to be looking into, there's going to be a vigilance kept on Maul, because he's the only thing with a dodge on the table.
Yep. You can't vigilance the same target twice, so it's just one dodge.
Just the one. There's no vigilance or anything there on Lee's side, so you're going to lose all of that. Take some suppression off.
Do you know, surprisingly... Oh, hello.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty, with shit on a stick.
I said
What?
surprisingly.
Okay, yes, I'll be right back.
Oh, it's Doig cheating again. It's trying to see if Dooku can fly. I see him now waving his sticks. Saying, no, don't look at my Dooku, he can fly, he can fly. See? Unless they're asking about the vigilance deal. What's chat's opinion? Who do you think's won this game so far? For those who's watching.
We were just talking about vigilance.
See if you could double
Although I'm going to double check now. Vigilance isn't a keyword, is it? It's an ability.
Yeah.
So it won't be in the core rulebook. It'll be in the errata, wouldn't it, if it's going to be anywhere? Can you use vigilance on one unit or the woods? Star Wars Legion. Right, command cards, what's happening? I think we're going to see...
That's Doig's
at
training
last.
Jedi arts.
Oh, training the Jedi arts. And then got to be Annie's crit, 1 pip, right?
I don't know. He's got a lot of... I think it might be...
Hello there?
excuse-
Oh, at last! I was right with what I
Yeah.
first said.
Knowledge and defense, I think, for Kenobi.
I was right with what I first said.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have gone with my gut.
Oh, was that range 2 of Kenobi?
Oh,
Maybe a
that's from 2021. Do we take 2021?
feeling 22. Status with says.
Multiple commanders can trigger vigilance in the way you described. Just make sure you don't use 2 copies of vigilance on the same unit.
Yeah, I thought it was the case.
Okay.
You only get 1. Ah, it's knowledge defense.
Knowledge and defense.
And at last.
At last. Interesting. So, knowledge and defense, and then at last. So, knowledge and defense is 2 troopers. Obi-Wan gains a dodge for each other friendly trooper unit at range 1, which is 3.
Yep.
Annie.
Annie.
Is it each other?
Yeah, clone.
So
Annie
2.
and-
Yep, so those 2. And he can use Guardian during melee, which is kind of key.
Yep.
And then do you issue your orders to Annie and the clones at the bottom so they fire support, or do you put it on Annie and Obi?
I think you've got to get an Anakin to get that suppression before he puts even more on.
You think?
And then put 1 on fire and the clones at the bottom. So he's chosen 2 dodges. I think it's only range 2. Range of 2 of them.
You think?
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah. The 1 unit of clones at the bottom and Annie at the top.
So it's deceptive from this kind of point of view, isn't it?
Annie and Obi both getting a thing there. Order.
I think it makes sense because Anakin needs to go to get the suppression off.
Yep.
Before he gets any more.
I wonder if Doig was trying to bait out a 1 pip potentially.
Yeah.
So that he's now got he thinks he's got the 1 pip advantage again, but he's not because he just pulled out a 2 pip.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to change the turn order as well because we are now on turn 4. At last says it's a 3 pip on screen because it is built as a 3 pip,
Yeah, but counts as a 1.
but counts as a 1, or is actually 1 pip. It's a 1 pip that counts as 3.
Yes. Yeah. Bit funky shenanigans.
Oh
isn't
god,
it?
it's crazy. Maul but Maul's 1 pip counts as a 3 pip.
That's Shadow Collector 1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this Witch Magic is a 3 pip, but counts as a 1 pip. So if you took Shadow Collective,
You
it
can have
balances
3
out.
pips. Yeah, well, yeah. God, I hate Witch Magic. It's one of the most negative play experiences in
Oh,
the
it's
game.
wonderful.
It's the fact that it recovers and heals. It should do one or the other. I don't think it should do both.
Nah, it's wonderful.
It's garbage card for a garbage model.
How could you? You know, Maul's one of my favourites.
He's popping burst of speed with Maul going straight in.
Into Anakin.
Just Guardian are all with Obi-Wan.
And Anakin does have that dodge because defend 1. So.
In fact, Anakin can dodge 1 so Maul takes a wound from Mastery. And
So-
then Obi-Wan Guardians 1. And if he rolls any... No, because it's not a ranged attack. Oh,
if you
actually...
join this, it's a combat. It's command card can do melee attacks.
Yes. Yeah. So you Guardian 3 off to Obi.
Yeah.
Dodge 1. Potentially get 2 surges and take 2 wounds off him
This
from the
is-
Guardian attack. This is incredible. What?
So Maul's got 1 wound on him, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's...
That's pain.
At last is Jedi Hunter turn as well,
Yeah.
isn't it?
That's Art Attack. You know, remember that show, Art Attack, with all the paint.
Well, what I need to see here with that aim is just 2 more standard hits.
No, good surges. Oh no.
Nothing.
So
Okay.
that is 6.
So Annie dodges 1.
That's 5.
Guardians 1 off to Obi-Wan, so
oh,
he can...
actually, he's got a manoeuvre this turn. So dodge a crit.
No, he's not.
He's paid his 2 pip, hasn't he already? Which is the Oh no, it's 1 pip's the
So 1 pip's out.
it's got to dodge a excuse me, it's got to dodge a non-crit, so that only gives Kenobi 1 crit, sorry, 1 hit to save, because the rest are crits.
Yeah.
So that's not too good for Anakin.
No, it's awful. So I need to see what's happening here. But
Yeah.
I would dodge 1 with Annie, so he gets
They've
those
just
defend.
took a white dice away, so
Yeah. Dodge 1 with
Yeah.
Guardian and dodge it.
yeah.
Done. Dodge 1 from Anakin. Maul will take a wound.
Yeah.
And then 4 to save. Which could kill Anakin if he fails them all.
It's still got that poison token as well.
Yeah, which is why it could
Yeah.
kill him. Because he's taken 1
He
and
only
has a
need-
poison.
He only needs 3. 3 going through. Ooh. He did
Saves
dodge.
3.
Yeah.
Takes 1. Maul takes a wound in response.
Mhm.
So Maul should be on 2 wounds. Annie's now taken 2 wounds.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make sure. Yep, cool. And then Maul had a dodge from Vigilance as well.
Nasty. Do you think Doig would take a wound? Nah.
No.
It might do for ego.
You don't take a wound here. You absolutely stay where you are. Do you activate Annie? Oh, no, you activate Annie. You force push Maul out of combat this turn.
Yeah. And then.
And
fast
then-
sport. No, you don't have a.
No, and then
so-
charge into him so that Grievous has to overextend.
Yeah.
Don't do the Wookiees.
I mean-
Because if you don't go with Anakin, Grievous is just going into Anakin.
I mean, I think he's trying to kill Dooku without a. Well, saying the dodge is not as good in combat anymore. Because his face warders, sorry, the only tokens he's got is Grievous and Dooku in the bag.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's not a bad play. Ooh, that is a full house.
Is that a full house?
Yes, it is to hit.
Jesus.
Sheesh.
Look at this, boys and girls.
That is a Wookiee.
2, 4, 6, 8 on Dooku.
Ooh, that's probably that's.
Is that a dead Dooku? Statistically dead Dooku, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. Come on, Doig, let me down.
I mean, taking off a command activation is great.
Come on, 3 left. And he's
And he's
dead.
done it.
That's it. 50-50, perfectly even.
one
Doig
thing
will
should
be
be.
happy. Doig likes maths. So I think even
Yeah,
though...
you can't complain about it. What the hell was that? Oh.
Was that Lee doing a Wookiee noise? That was Michael Lee
Oh.
doing a Wookiee noise. Ah, what a guy. What a guy, what a guy.
What a mighty, mighty guy.
Well, I mean, that's a worthwhile trade. 1 unit of Phase 1s for a Wookiees. The
Yeah.
Wookiees are out of position. Lee has Grievous to
Well,
play with.
The thing now is his only big threat is Grievous into the Wookiees. Because the B1s might ping a damage or 2.
Yep.
It's only really Grievous that can really take wounds away.
Yep.
So he's moving. Is he? He's got to do speed 1 now because I know it's unended. Is he going?
He's trying to decide if he goes into Annie or Obi.
Oh, it's going for Ubi.
No, he's going for Annie.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right into... Oh, right behind the camera.
damn terrain. Oh, there's a lot of lightsabers there.
That's a little better. Yum, 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 yum.
Thank you. I knew the word.
Can't really see it from this point. But here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Pistol into Obi.
Yeah, it's got no dodge, has he? So he needs to get the. Yeah, you can see him fall.
Obi's got 1 dodge.
No, I mean for Grievous, he needs to have a. for when
Up
he
close
gets
and
attacked,
personal. Yeah, without a doubt.
I wouldn't be surprised if he shoots that lone clone trooper because with Pierce, if it gets a crit or something, it's gone. Activation gone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think they just realised that. Plus, that stops that clone from legging it to the objective. I'd say that's crit fishing. But crit 1. Oh, then Kenobi.
We can't Guardian crits with Kenobi, can you?
No.
So it's crit fishing or
If
4
you get-
hits, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll say it's heavy cover, so
Oh yeah. So
as long as it's 4 hits, Kenobi
Yeah.
can. So that's Anakin's dice pool. So that's 3 crits on Anakin because it's Jedi Hunter. So,
Yep.
So Obi can't help. He's just got two surges.
2 surges, yeah.
So he should take 1 wound here. Yeah. So that puts him on 3, but a 1 in the bank for when he does activate.
So they only have 2 left.
Yeah. It's not looking great.
No. But if Lee plays this right, Annie's alive this turn, right?
Okay, that's 2 in the clone, so that's heavy cover.
Is it into the clone?
Yeah, because he's got suppression on light cover.
No, but is he shooting the clone or is he shooting Obi?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think he did point at the clone. Oh, Kenobi's guardian and takes a wound.
That's a shame. Oh no, he was shooting Obi.
Yeah.
Sure.
So do the Jedi gangbang Grievous or more? I think it's Grievous. Get that out of the way.
Knowing the command cards in play,
Yeah.
you kill Grievous.
Yeah.
He's got 6 wounds left. He's only got 1 dodge. You go with Obi first.
Yep.
And he's safe.
Yeah.
Go with Obi. Tie him up. Do as much damage as you can. If you get 6, if you manage to somehow miraculously kill him.
To be honest, what you should do with Anakin is force push Maul over there, get the Wookiees to charge up if they can, and just pummel Maul.
Potentially, yeah. Jervis was pointing at the screen, so you guys didn't see. But force push him here, and then Wookiees into him this way.
And then deal with Grievous.
And then deal with Grievous. Very possibly. Is there a force push on... Sorry.
It's on Eon and Anakin.
Is it?
Yes, he's got reflexes on Kenobi.
Of course.
Oh, has he been
In-game.
membering his into the fray on Anakin? It's not, because... Oh no, because they don't activate the range one, did they?
Grievous did.
No, Grievous over here, wasn't
Grievous was... oh, God. Grievous was here. I'm sure Grievous was in range 1 of Annie.
he? Yeah.
Either way.
Well, I don't think it matters now.
No.
He's search crits anyway, and he's not going to get another shot on him.
So, if I'm Lee, I go with Obi-Wan first into Dooku.
Grievous, you mean?
Into Grievous, sorry.
Yeah.
Slap up Grievous. And then... Oh yeah, James, you did beat me. That's right. Yeah. You did beat me. You're quite correct. I played Prosser in like my first ever tournament.
Yeah.
And it was me and him in the final of the tournament. We had
Woo,
5
go
dubacks
Team James.
on the table.
Oh, you won't both fake the dubacks.
No, he went Iden dubacks.
Oh.
But I couldn't. I think I had 17 suppression that I rolled literally 0 suppression off.
Happens.
Very sad. Has gone with Obi. Has rolled off his suppression.
He's got his dodge,
Reflexes?
reflex, dodge, aim, and charge to Grievous, surely.
You got no. He's not. Obi's not got charge, has he?
Yeah, he's got charge.
Oh, he does.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, aim charge. 6 dues. Oh, you had 3 as well. Yeah. I couldn't roll off any of my suppression. If I'd have rolled off some, I reckon I'd have been in a chance to win it.
Yeah.
It would have been closer. It wouldn't have been decisively one way, but it would have been closer, I reckon. But it was a bleeding good game. It was a phenomenal game. Into Grievous. Can I get a... Hi. I can't from that angle. I can't from that. The trees are in the way. God damn it. Do you know, I'm going to go and move the camera. I'll be right back.
Cheeky little move.
This is Obi...
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
missing the attack dice.
This is Obi hitting... I'll be at the table. You'll hear me.
I expect 4 hits. Oh, that's 5. Oh no, he's only got... He's got Exemplar. Oh, he's risking it. Oh, 6 hits on Grievous. Love to see it. Hello there. Oh, let's see how bad it is. 6 health left. He could whiff. Oh, there we go. He'll have 1 left because of the dodge. Let's see how much damage the Trolling Master does. Ooh! Have they got the Impervious? Did they forget the Impervious roll then? No. I couldn't count dice.
No, they didn't forget the impervious rule.
Lee just showed the card. Destroy General Grievous.
Yeah.
So that is
5 wounds on Dooku, yeah. He
Oh,
took
Anakin
3.
should have that.
I would still push Maul out into the
Oh,
open
yeah, yeah.
so the Wookiees can get to him.
100%.
I'm just going to... Yeah, I thought so. I've got to go press a button. God damn it.
What's these ones doing? Shooting Wookiees? How could they? Ooh. So that is 7 white dice against some Wookiees. Oh, standby. Ben, there's another standby.
Another fucking standby.
What is this game?
I don't know. I just walked in there and I was like, can you two stop standby, please?
Oh, Anakin's takes 2 away. So he's 1 action.
1,
He's not-
2, 3,
I
4.
think-
Yeah.
So he's not panicked.
Which is good.
Yep. So he can at least swing.
Still have to push Maul.
Yeah.
You have to push
Free action,
Maul.
push, and swing.
The Wookiees in a great position because they're not bothered by the barricade, are they?
No, he just moved up the B1s, but I don't think they're going to do anything to the Wookiees when they charge up.
No. Force push Maul. Wookie. And then it would, I think, be Lee's game to lose.
Yeah, I mean Doig's.
No, Lee's game to lose at that point. Because there'd be a dead Grievous, we're assuming, and a dead Maul.
Oh, that is...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 8 defense dice.
8 defense dice. Pierce 3.
That should... So 10 defense dice. Oh, no, sorry, no, I'm double stacking.
It's got to kill him,
It's there.
surely.
Maths is on the side.
8 defense dice, 5 wounds potential, 3 left on Grevious.
Grevious?
He's got to make them all.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's not any surges.
Oh my god, he's got no surges either. Oh my
He
god.
saves 1.
Oh my god, he's
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
General who?
General gone.
Dead. And to the dice tray. Defeat General Grievous achieved.
1 secret VP to Michael.
Who's the? Hang on. Who's the one collecting some lightsabers here?
Lee
Lee has 2 now. Doig only has 1.
I mean, Wookiee's got 1.
Force push.
Yes! Yes, love to see it. I think that was Doig telling him to do it, though. Yeah, that's his innocence face.
Yeah, they do. They do. His attack dice have been pretty cool this
Typical
time.
Doig moaning about dice.
Come on, force push. Force push him. It does open Annie into being able to be shot by that standby.
I mean, if you can wipe out
Actually,
all 3 characters, it's
no.
such good.
Because, sorry, the standby would trigger before the force push.
Yeah, if they want to. Oh, yeah, that's what he's doing now. Seems to want to
Wouldn't
stand
it?
by.
Radiation cannon the Wookiees. Yeah, no, radiation cannon the Wookiees. Kill the Wookiees. Please kill the Wookiees. At least so you could potentially kill 1 Wookiee if you get that poison off on them. Do
Yeah.
2 wounds, get the poison. Would then force push him over the barricade. Wookiees into him.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
fact,
if
you don't
you
even
get
need to Wookiees
I was
into
going to say,
him.
if you get clones first, just shoot them first.
Yeah. Oh. If
Then again, he's still got
I'm going to get a new one of these so it actually works.
I mean, you just don't get excited.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just like the game, okay? The game's cool.
I like Star Wars.
I completely missed Hammett. Nothing. Just surges. Literally just whiffed.
Oh, I think just cover.
And then 2 hits
Oh, no, yeah.
into the Wookiees.
Oh, it's split fired. That's
Which?
into the clone, I think.
Is that into the clone, not into
Yeah,
the Wookiees?
I think he...
Oh, Jesus. What's up?
The crates, light or heavy cover?
These crates are light.
They're light cover.
Barricades heavy, crates light. But they're both gone anyway. Because Obi had... No, he rolled off his suppression, didn't he? But he just dodged one, right?
Yeah.
Don't take the poison. The one problem I have with Legion, right, is that the token mess can get a bit crazy on the board. It's legible, but
Yeah.
it can get a bit crazy.
I think. Yeah. So,
It-
so some armies, like
Oh, clones are awful for it, right?
yeah, when like Kenobi does the one where they all spawn together and there's like 8 surges going on 3 units.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Oh, it's not force pushed.
Is he not?
Flipped Anakin.
Oh no, my dude, my dude.
Unless it's to keep Anakin alive. 'Cause he's only got 1 moon left, isn't it? Or 2 moons, and he's still got.
2 units of
yeah.
B1s. Potentially.
And he doesn't want to get suppressed again. I guess he's trying to keep that suppression
He's
down.
also got Annie's next turn, right?
Yeah,
Which
or
has
the
his
one
1 pip.
And he knows he's spent both his 1 pips.
And there's no vigilance left for Doig. Both vigilance have died.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Maul's losing that dodge.
He is. So
Which
that-
means, hang on, we're just going to take a quick check of these lists. Oh, wrong list. So what have we got left? Nothing.
Standing orders. Supreme Commander, that's grievous.
Yeah,
Face
it's just standing orders left.
Yeah.
For 2 turns. Oh, that's such a big hit. For 2 turns, for turns 5 and 6, Doig's getting 1 order.
Yeah. Well, at least you can coordinate that.
I think Lee has to play Annie's 1 pip this turn.
Yes.
Has to.
He's got a
He's-
trap maul
Yeah.
and
Run away. Literally hit Maul, push
don't-
him, run away.
would you?
Into the B1s?
I was going to say, would you trap maul?
If you
push
kill
maul
him.
away, or say yeah.
Well, if
and
you,
then-
if you kill him, it's easy, right?
Yeah, then
you
just jump in and push.
into the B1s.
Yeah.
It's a 6-turn game. Take the shots while you've got them.
Unless he's getting angled to do a fire support.
Next turn.
Yeah.
But you're going to be playing Annie's 1 pip.
Yeah. True.
You're not going to have a chance to fire support. This
Because
is...
he's still got both 1 pips, hasn't he? He's got hello there.
He's got both 1 pips.
Ooh.
Mr. Lee has the priority for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Regardless. Unless he messes up and plays standing orders. But Annie, next turn, will have 2 surges and a dodge and outmaneuver.
How many activations have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 for Doig. Oh, 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for.
Technically 6 for Lee.
Yeah.
Might not be... these are the B1s I think they're shooting into Obi-Wan. It's a shame Obi's only 6 wounds and not 7 as well. He definitely should be 7 wounds.
Yeah. That's 2 crits.
Take him into Obi. B1s, man. Critting for days.
Yeah. Unless it's phase 1 to get off the table. I won't be surprised at that. Oh,
Either way, it doesn't matter.
So, Doig can't just shout at my dice balls now.
He's screaming. He's mad.
I think it's got.
He's fuming.
Oh, he mad.
Oh, you'd love to see it. There's nothing quite like a Doig mad in the morning.
Moaning about statistics.
Too damn right. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, Wookiees going up. What are they going to do? Do you just send them into the B1s?
Yeah, 100%. Wipe out the unit.
You got to try and do something here. I guess he was hoping for that core to run that one
Yeah.
lowly guy away. Oh, he doesn't use the white one for the leader.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely
it's one
fine.
squad does, one doesn't. Sorry about me dying today, Ben.
It's not me. It's everybody else at home.
I don't care about them, actually. It's only you who care about, Ben. Nah, that's a lie. I like you all, chat.
Are we seeing a dead or heavily wounded B1 unit?
What is it, 8 dice? 7 B1s?
Mm-hmm. Do you know, taking out Dooku and Grievous this turn has been huge.
Oh.
Huge.
Definitely. Oh, what's that? That's 5, was it? I know, it's 6.
6 into the B1s. There are 6 left in the 7 in the B1 unit. So they're not dead,
Yes.
but they will be dead next turn.
Oh, no, I think there's 8, isn't there? Oh, no, that's Wookiee. Oh.
That's 7 dead B1s. 6 dead B1s, sorry.
Doig just shouted, no saves.
This is where you need Annie with choke.
I just rolled again to see what his result is.
I'm in two minds with my 501st list.
Yeah.
No. In my Annie Obi list, I'm in two minds as to whether to take 2 lots of push or 1 lot of push and a choke.
Well, you know how I built my Anakin.
Yeah.
Push choke. Kenobi's got push. Sorry, no. Kenobi's got. What's he got?
But you put your Annie in a lat, right?
Yeah.
Mine's not.
Well,
I'd rather have phase 1s on the board.
you gotta love a Anakin delivery system.
An ADS.
Yeah.
Could be an ODS if you want, one game.
Yeah.
Or a PDS. It's like a PDF, but worse.
A lot of S's.
All right, so Doig now only with 2 activations left on his side. Anakin's yet to go. Has taken 4 wounds.
No, Anakin went into Grievous, killed Grievous. He's got.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He's got that 1 lone clone left. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
So we're going to see Annie's 1-pip played. I don't think there's any other way you can do it.
Yeah.
And I think Doig knows that. Doig has to only play standing orders because that's the only card
Yeah.
he's got left.
And so far, he's only got 1, 2, 3 units that can actually go contest the middle.
One
And-
needs to stay back.
Yeah, and he's got 2 units of full Wookiees still alive, and 2 Jedi.
Unscathed.
I've never seen Wookiees live this long.
No. Rolling defense dice. Good work.
Whose attack pool was that?
This is...
Oh, so war crimes, isn't it?
yeah. War crimes.
Yeah, it's a radiation gun.
No, this is the sniper.
Oh, yeah, it's a single red dice, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh!
Oh my! This is... You're rolling the same dice. Oh, this is mental.
Oh, poor Doig.
Oh, bless him. Doig's a man of statistics and averages. If the game isn't average, he's a little upset, bless
Yeah.
him. But then again, to be fair, so am I. And neither player can claim loaded dice because they're both using my dice.
Yeah. Have you got loaded dice, Ben?
Well, you've seen Grievous and Dooku make the same saves.
I mean, have you got like a switch where it just flicks on the gravity wells in them?
Gravity wells.
These are futuristic
Yeah,
dice.
I've paid lots and lots of money for that.
Space tech. Do you reckon it's going to roll 2 suppression off? Please do, because then it's just going to make Doig scream. And do a move. Oh, 1 action.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I think I'm going to do enough Doig.
1 action's enough. Just run away.
Yeah.
You run straight away, mate. Did you see him in the chat?
What's
in our
that?
group chat?
Fuck loads of dice.
Oh, mate, I'm so sorry. Oh. Anyway, where were we? Hiding.
Yeah.
So,
Is that turn now?
no, there's
the,
a special
probes.
forces unit.
Yeah.
Pro-bills.
You've got to be careful, because obviously 3 wounds. There they go.
They've got to be aggressive, I think, with the probes now. Shoot Obi.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Just get more suppression on him. He's taken 2. Obi's courage 3, though, isn't he?
Yeah. But this is suppressive, so he'll take 1 away and he'll go to 3.
Yeah. Statistically, he rolls 1 off and gets 2 actions.
Yeah, I think he's quite a good place. So that is 2 hits, which goes to cover. But that's 2 suppression.
It's the suppression that you care about here,
Yeah.
isn't it?
100%.
For 40 points, I'd rather spend 35 extra and get droidicas.
They're no match for Droidica.
Superior battle droids. I would like very much to just run an army of purely droidica.
Next battle force.
In 800 points. Wait, is there a 50-point hero for CIS? Yeah, the T-Series
yeah.
droid, right?
55, I think he is.
I'll take 10 units of droidica
2 of them.
and just 1 of him.
No, you need Kraken so you can just get the suppression off him so you can aim shoot all the time and just suppress the fuck out of Kraken. Now you sit still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So now you can't panic. Kraken's just stupid again.
Well, here we go. We've got a standing orders down there for Doig.
Yep.
If Lee doesn't play his 1-pip.
Which one though? Because say Obi is 1
No,
pip.
you
so
play Annie's 1-pip.
Yeah.
You play Annie's 1-pip.
Yeah.
He's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
Annie
yeah.
has to go.
It's better to kill more with.
And he's got Master of the Force.
Yeah, of course.
So
Let's
that
go.
that
What?
1B1 actually.
Oh, it's hello there.
What? Why?
I mean, I think it's getting, yeah, it's getting 3 green tokens, which can't be standbys anymore, because they're not green tokens. Or does it actually say standby?
No, it says an aim, a dodge, a standby, or a surge for each enemy unit at range 1 to 2.
Oh.
That's the probe droids,
Maul
the
and
maul,
B1s.
and the B1s. He does have priority, but it's a 1 in 4 to get Annie.
Is he going for the thematic kill of,
Obi.
yeah.
Yeah. What you do, right, is you take the thematic kill and you get 4 aims. 3 aims, sorry. No,
Charge.
you take 1 aim and 2 dodges, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go. 1 aim, 2 dodge.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He's got to get another reflex also, that's 3 dodges.
you've got to go into maul if you're going to do it, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think you can't not go in. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's he doing for his first action though? Is that just a...
I guess he's just going to dodge and then reflexes and end up with a million dodges.
Oh, that's his suppression. Oh, so he's only got
One
one
action.
So
Okay.
that's- yeah. That's
So
his
just charge then.
Yeah.
So this is 2 black, 2 red, 2 white.
Crit 2.
Sorry? Yeah. Yes.
Doig's doing his famous catchphrase. Have you seen these saves?
My
Oh,
dude,
God.
chill.
Ben, we got him on a full house. On
Oh my god. On white dice.
Kenobi's amazing. I love
When he
moments like
goes, he goes. When he stops, he falls over. But when he goes, he goes. My god.
So I ran in with tenacity last time, and he just went chop, chop, chop. And skirmish is
6. Hang on.
amazing.
6 dice.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
1 wound left on maul.
oh dear.
And Obi reflexes. And Master of the Forces it back.
Yep.
Surely. Surely. Get a 3rd one.
This is Maul.
Did he forget his reflexes? Michael Lee! Come on!
Okay, so he's took a dodge.
Yeah.
Took
And an aim. And now he's hitting Annie.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 wounds left.
Has he forgot his reliable too? Oh, into the fray as well. He should have into fray.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Yeah. Hmm. Does Maul kill Anakin? I mean, that's what we wanted to do in the Clone Wars, didn't he? He took Mandalore. Oh. Ooh. That is 6 with an aim.
We've got, surely, Guardian 3 off Annie.
Guardian 3 is not in melee this time.
Oh, no,
It's
he
not
can't.
permanent.
Can't Guardian
So
anything.
that's 6.
See, another reason why you go Annie's 1 pip is because you get defend 1.
Yeah, which would have killed more at this point.
Yeah. It's going to be Annie. It's going to be Obi versus Maul, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Actually dying.
That's don't use the surge. Take the wound, rub it in. Fucking hell. Oh my chat.
He's the chosen one.
There is absolute No, you've not. Jesus Christ, look at that.
Oh dear.
You spend a surge, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, I keep that 2 wounds on him.
Oh no, is he taking? No, spend the surge. Is he taking the wound just to rub it in?
No, I think he's taking the.
Yeah. Okay.
Did he take a suppression for that?
No, he didn't.
Oh, I think he took one off for the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
round.
Fucking hell. Oh, I feel so bad.
I'm so glad now. So when he says about dice rolls, it's not me he's targeting. It's Mike Lee now.
My God, that was mental.
Oh, the clone has
Running away.
Yeah.
Why would you not? He's got 2 actions.
Yeah.
Run, dodge.
That's Lee's objective now.
Yep. So that's Michael Lee taking this one, Doig taking this one, Michael Lee taking this one. There's no way there's enough units, surely.
Well, then Wookiees just have to tie up the other B1s.
Oh, do you know what you do?
What?
Oh, do you know what you do? You force push Maul out with Annie,
Yeah.
run into the probe droids. Oh, you're not relentless?
No, it's not got relentless this time.
Oh, well, that sucks. See, if you'd have played his 1-pip, you would have been relentless.
Though what he could do was push Maul out, jump the fence for his first action, and the second action, saber throw the
Into
probe
Maul.
droids.
Oh, okay.
And then the Wookiees go finish Maul off.
Yeah. Although the Wookiees will just finish the droids now, because you don't have to. You don't have to fish for. Well, I mean, you got to fish from the bag anyway, but you've got a You've got a 50% chance of pulling Wookiees, and then you take the top unit of Wookiees and go into the probe droids.
Yeah.
Because what you can always do with the probe droids here is go into these, then circle those into turn 6. These Wookiees kill this turn 5, and turn 6 move into this.
Yeah.
Then you full house 3 objectives.
Yeah.
100% mob. Although strength of schedule's back to being the.
Which I enjoy more.
I don't.
Because, like,
I mean, it gives you something to cheer for, right?
the
Like, you cheer for your opponents.
problem with Marv is, like, you could have a fantastic game where all your units live, and your opponent has 1 stormtrooper on 1 health on that back key positions, and there's nothing you can do about that MOV tarnish. Even so, you had a fantastic game.
Should have killed them.
Just kill them.
Trooper units activated. Doig.
Standby token.
Yeah. I would genuinely just shoot the probe droids.
Yep. Stop not doing any suppression shenanigans. Because if they shoot the Wookiees at the top, they only cost 2, and if they don't roll off, it's only one. Ooh,
Oh my god, look at these dice.
that's crit 1 as well, DC 15. Oh yeah, the aim as well.
Oh my god!
Oh, right, I'm starting to think these dice are loaded.
They're not. They're all being like the good juju's being used now.
If you didn't hear that, guys, he just said, "I made a save."
Oh my word, poor guy. Was into the B1s with the standby there.
Yep.
My browser's looking great. Thanks, antivirus. Appreciate you. You're a good cookie. Oh my god. I would usually do an interview after the stream with the players, but I think
Doig's going to be heated.
I think we don't need to do that. Turn 5, ladies and gentlemen. The last sort of final activation points here. Annie's yet to go. Maul's on 1 wound with a dodge. Deflect doesn't work in combat.
Nope.
Michael Lee having 2 units in the middle. Michael Doig having 2 units in the middle.
Oh, the B1. Got AI attack them Wookiees.
Oh, there you go, Doig. That's a crit.
Is that the first wound on some Wookiees?
Yeah, well, it might be. There might be a save coming in.
Ah, the first wound. It's alright, there's only another 11 to go.
It's mental. I don't understand what's happened this game. It's been so unfortunate for Doig. Do the interview. Do it.
Do it.
Anakin.
Anakin. Okay, just roll die.
Okay, okay.
Anakin is 3 suppression, is that?
Yeah. Roll off the suppression. You only need to roll 1. Well, you don't need to roll any, technically. Oh, look, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't roll any. So no aim,
Nope.
which is unfortunate, but you've got tenacity. So 6 red,
Yep, straight into it. Surge to crit.
and you've got a surge on. Well, you surge to crit anyway. No, you're not surge to crit this turn.
No, that's 2. It's 2
he
pip.
didn't play. This is 1 pip.
Yeah, it's
one. Is
no,
one.
it's-
Is
no,
1
the one
pip is
pip
surge
is
to crit
relentless and outmaneuver.
and surge to crit. Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah, he is surge to crit. Yeah. You're right. Ignore me. God.
I know me Anakins.
Surge to crit on a 2 pip is crazy.
It really is. Like, people shun Anakin, but he's such a
I think
good
he's
character.
incredible. I think we were talking about this before the start of the game. I
Yeah.
think he's one of the best Jedi in the game now.
Yeah, easy.
He's Vader, but not quite Vader. But
Is Vader in
He
training
has every
mode?
keyword that Vader doesn't have.
Yeah. Well, not he doesn't care.
After
but
his
now
card.
jump is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, what's he doing here?
What are you doing?
Wookiees. He wants to kill the Wookiees. Saber throw on the probes.
Force push. What?
What did he do? What did he do there? Just force push.
Hang on, I'm going to check.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Curious to see what they say to this one. Well, Ben's smiling. Ben's laughing. Doesn't know.
Right. Michael Lee said, I didn't roll any suppression off,
Yeah.
so I force pushed him out and then dodged because I didn't want to kill him and then be left with no protection. You've got Obi-Wan
Yeah.
with 2 dodges and Guardian 3,
In heavy cover.
and you're in heavy cover.
And he's got 1B1 and the droids.
And then he's like, oh, the Wookiees will kill him in a minute. But what if they don't?
Ooh.
At least if Annie hit him and he didn't kill him, the Wookiees then could have come in.
Yeah. I'll say I would have either hit Maul for that kill, or push him out, saber throw the probe droids, take the activation away, take the suppression away, and then do the Wookiees. I wouldn't dodge.
I don't, what? Oh well. It's what it is, mate. It's what it is.
Yep. Oh, they are moving. So they're currently tied, but the Wookiees is just going to destroy them B1s. Sorry, B1.
Shooting the Wookiees with the...
And I think the phase 1s.
he was just measuring to the Wookiees, wasn't he?
They're in combat with that B1 in the middle.
No, the Wookiees at the top.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Stand by. What is this? There is an appropriate time to use standbys. I don't know if it's now. What have I just unplugged?
Bum-ba-da-dum.
I've just unplugged something from down here. Which camera went? It's one of them. It's not the left. Oh. Wookiees into maul. Oh. None of them, technically, that we didn't have before. I might have unplugged us.
Oh.
Second only to Vader, arguably because of their respective armies. If you take into account the rest of the armies, then yes, Vader massively goes over Annie, right?
Ooh.
But if you isolate the Jedi, see, this is why you don't do that.
Yeah.
Dodge one, sure.
Did he aim before?
No,
When did he aim and shot?
I don't know. Because he wants to dodge with
Oh.
12 wounds on the
Oh,
board.
he might want to move in, kill him, then move again to the objective.
Potentially.
And he's gone.
Only just.
No, he had 5 wounds left. He only had 1. He had a surge result and a...
He spent a dodge.
Doesn't work like that
Oh,
anymore.
you don't get deflecting combat anymore, do you?
Nope.
Which you should. You definitely should.
Yeah, because he's still deflecting blows in combat, aren't
Second to... Actually... Yeah, ignoring armies, isolating them, I actually think Annie's better after his command cards.
Yeah, if you manage to power him up and he's still healthy, it's great.
For his points. Vader's what, like 200 points base?
Yeah, if you give him
Com Vader?
burst speed, push, and I don't know, vigilance or something, it's like 230 points nowadays.
Annie's 180 with
Everything,
upgraded.
Yeah,
And 3 turns of command cards.
but Anakin's got to pay for the clone privilege.
He does. But let's just ignore that and just
Oh, hang on.
isolate them.
What's this? This is
These are
B1s.
B1s.
Oh, look at that.
Shooting Annie.
Oh, Doig's happy.
Hang on.
Yeah, it should take 2 if it's Annie. Unless it's a dodge or... Oh, standby. It was standby on the probe droids.
Oh, okay. So 2 to make.
There's red dice, so that must be on Annie. Saves it.
Or clones.
Oh, yeah.
One or the other.
Who's getting the suppression? Probably Anakin, because he's already on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Jesus.
But I think he can jump over there, base touch and throw a saber next turn.
Just be careful when you stand up, you don't pull all the cables with you. Okay, so the Wookiees went in.
Yeah, still got a second action.
They've still got a second action. The amount of standbys in this game is ridiculous. Yeah, get away, mate.
Yeah. I think he's just purely securing the middle objective.
Yeah, I think you've got to now, right?
Yeah.
Doig's got 2 units on that one on the left. He can maybe get another unit into the middle, but there's 3 units for Lee, and he's about to smack a
Yeah, that B1
that B1 in the face. That B1 can't live, surely.
Yeah. And then throw droids are gone next turn.
Yeah, without a doubt, mate. Michael Lee is looking like our potential victor here. If I was Lee, you play the 1 pip for Annie.
Oh, definitely.
Last turn.
I mean, Kenobi had a good effort.
I mean, you did, yeah. Maybe you wanted to be thematic. Can you stop choking down the microphone?
Sorry. Let me take a lozenge.
He's popping these like they're bloody ecstasy pills over here. Delicious.
Is there a dosage recommendation?
Yeah, 4 every 8 hours. He's 5 within 20 minutes at the moment. Basically. Okay, well, you've had 1 hour during the stream.
That's not so bad.
Anyway, these are B1s shooting what I can only assume is Anakin. Yep, he might die yet. Guard. Oh, they're crits. You can't Guardian.
Oh, it's got the surge. Still.
Use the Surge.
Not even the B1s can turn it
This is
around.
kind of sad.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, did he get the Surge from the B1 in the combat that activated? Because I'm pretty sure he's in range 1.
What from there?
Yeah. I reckon he's in range 1.
I don't think it's going to make much difference now because nothing's going to shoot it. but
No,
Maybe.
of course. But, you know, it's not the point, is
Yeah,
it?
it could.
Oh, look, it's Wookiees. Ah, you surprised me. Don't aim, just hit
Yep, hit.
into the probe droids.
Yep. It's a shame going to do 2 attack just like that.
Can you
You should be
imagine?
able to, if you wipe a unit out, you can do another
Consolidate
attack,
into another one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you imagine?
No, that is 6? No, 5.
Dodge 1. 4 to make.
If this B1 saves it. Oh, nearly.
He tried. And then move into the droids.
Yeah,
Right?
100%.
Clearly. Oh, the
Yeah, it
music
is.
stopped. I didn't realise the music had stopped, team. Sorry, I didn't realise it was so quiet. So the B1's then dead into the probe droids. That is the end of turn. We should see some cleanup coming in now from the players.
That's Anakin's 1 pip straight
Yep.
down.
Anakin's 1 pip straight down. Makes complete sense. I genuinely thought he was going to play that last turn, not this
Yep.
turn. I think it would have been the safer play because Annie would have had that defend.
Yeah.
Annie could have potentially also killed Maul and still had an action to dodge
Yeah.
or something. So, all right, and now we are looking at whatever is left on the tabletop here. We've got for Michael Lee going into round. Oh, I should probably update the overlay. Round 6. We have got this is where the fun begins and still standing orders for Doig. So we have got a single clone trooper over here, a unit untouched here, Wookiees here, Annie and Obi. For Doig, we have got
I think.
some probe droids,
Yep.
and then there's a split of 2 units of B1s up here. Not a lot left.
Nope.
You genuinely could send these guys this way.
Yep. To be honest, if you just saw
Just dodge everything. Just stand by dodge on every.
Yeah.
Oh no, you've got saber throws.
Well, just put everything to the probe droids. Just go up, stick with it. So you're going to be shot off. Like, ooh, probe
Actually,
droid.
you put one of the Jedi's. I'm trying to think of how you max VPs, right? Just to rub it in. You send one of the Jedi here
Yeah.
into the probe droids, kill them. Freeze the Wookiees to be able to move up here. Third Jedi,
Yeah.
probably just out of range. Or is it range 1 with key positions?
No, it's base.
Base.
Contact. Oh, this is Wookiee. No, not Wookiees.
Well, it's troopers, so it's arcs.
Yeah. It's the face
Kill the
ones.
last one. Yes.
Yeah.
Now you do what I suggested. Annie in.
Yeah.
Kill Wookie, win
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah.
Well, technically 4-0 because you killed Grievous. You can't disengage into another combat.
No.
Before you ask Doig, unless you've got the word disengage. So you can't withdraw into another combat unless you've got disengage.
Can you force push things off buildings now? Because you know that the climbing shit's changed.
I don't think so. But if you could, that would make Jedi good.
Yeah, I was going to say, it wouldn't surprise me.
In the revelation of these rules, as I've been reading them, Jedi have gone from great to shit to okay to bad to good to okay. They're kind of okay.
Yeah. So now some of them are good and some are bad.
Yeah, to now it takes a choice to decide what you're doing with it. And then you've got to whack in, okay, does force push, is it affected by climb now? Can you push off buildings? If you can, they're insane. I think they're just talking it through now. I don't think there's really much to...
No, I think it's impossible for Doig to win.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Doig's got 2 units.
Yeah, absolutely impossible. Well, I'm going to join my donut off Doig.
Oh, did you bet a donut on it?
Yeah, he bet on himself.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Never
In
bet on
true Doig
yourself.
fashion.
Well, I mean, Doig's going to do one of two things. It's either bet on himself or bet on himself, right?
He's going to throw his effect. Them dice were overrated.
I'm scared to have him on afterwards.
Probably
No.
put Leon first, then cool down.
I think Dooku's positioning was poor.
It was forced when he had that only one squad to shoot at.
Yeah.
And then that was his downfall.
I think he probably would have been better forcing advanced positions rather than key positions. Sorry, rather than battle lines. But Maul played very strange with Maul. I'm used to Doig just yeeting himself in.
I've got to say, 3 turns are just back and forth and just not doing anything. And when he does go in, he just fails fantastically.
They're just going to hide.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to, Doig. There's an order on Annie. Go with Annie now.
Yep, force push them probe droids out of the thing.
Oh, the probe droids haven't gone yet.
Have they not? Oh.
No. But Annie will kill the probe droids in combat.
And that's no, that's Wookiees. Okay, Wookiees of.
Go with the Wookiees at the top.
Yeah.
Run them to the objective. Oh, you don't need to. Like, you're not gonna table him at this point.
Look at that, 3 misses.
That's 6 to make on the probe droids.
Yeah. Oh. Do search defend. Is it enough though?
Probably not.
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
They do surge to defend actually, and they surge to hit.
Yeah.
They're very good. Unfortunately, Tanzi, you can't table Doig. And then, do you even bother carrying on?
I mean, there is one way to table him. Go with Anakin, double move, force push them into the open, and then with the last Wookiee squad, shoot the buggers off.
Obi's not gone yet either.
Yeah. Oh, I think Anakin. Oh, there's still one action.
There's, in a weird way, there's no point playing the game.
No.
The game's done. It's over.
Thing is, Doig doesn't like to concede. He's there to the bitter end, bless him.
Even if he's got no activations left.
Even if he's got no activations left.
If I'm Doig, if I'm Lee here, I'm just like everything dodges and standbys.
Yeah. Wrap the game up.
Thanks for the game. Here's a handshake. Doig will swat him away like a fly.
Yeah.
After the game, we'll come back to us. I'll say thank you, and then I'll get one of those two on.
Okay.
Preferably Doig first,
Yeah. I can get Doig first.
and then Lee. But
Yeah, get Doig first.
We'll
Get him while
see.
he's heated.
yeah, get him whilst he's sweaty and swearing.
Okay, so that's tied. So 100% Mov now.
Yep. Look at him not caring for his own Wookiees. Just throw him in there.
I think Lee was probably very ecstatic that all his Wookiees lived.
And he rolls 2 off. No, Obi rolls 2 off.
Yep.
I don't think Obi's in range, is he?
Oh,
There's
it
the
is.
handshake. Well, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls.
Oh.
It's back to us.
Yeah, let's just saw this.
Fix the hair. Give it the little floof. I've got so much hair. I need to go for a haircut. Anyway, that was our Michael Mighty Mash
Yeah.
Mighty Michael Mash.
Mike. I can't say that.
Mighty Michael Mash.
Say that 5 times fast.
Mighty Michael Mash. Mighty Michael Mash. Mighty Michael Mash. Mighty Michael Mash. Mighty Michael Mash.
I don't want mash.
I don't like Mash. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Stay where you are because we're going to go and get the players and have a cheeky little interview, I guess, afterwards about how they enjoyed or didn't enjoy the dice game, or the game, sorry. Thank you very much for commentating with me, Jervis. I really do appreciate it. We saw a cracking game. And then, yeah, can you go and attempt to retrieve me a Doig?
Yep, not one pop.
We'll just come straight back to us then.
That was wonderful.
That was an amazing game.
7 wounds without Pierce. That's insane. His dice rolls.
They were insane.
Incredible. I couldn't touch him.
Let's ignore the last couple 2 turns.
Yeah, that was it.
So let's go back to turn 4.
Yes.
When you've got Grievous, Dooku, Maul.
Yes.
Dooku's taken 2 wounds.
Yes.
Maul's taken 1
wound,
and
Grievous had
has
taken
1.
2.
Yeah, 2 by the end of it.
4.
Okay.
Yeah. And at that
and
point,
it looked great.
It looked hilarious, and then he started rolling dice.
You couldn't kill that phase 1 to save your life.
It wasn't even
the one phase 1.
It wasn't killing the phase 1 that was the issue. It was the fact that Anakin took 40 dice to take 3 wounds. I don't understand.
And the 4th wound was poison.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was nothing I could have done. That was, and sort of analysing it with Michael, neither of us tactically fucked up. It was dice rolls. And that's unfortunate.
There was a couple of points where I personally would have done slightly different stuff. Not on your half, on his.
Yes.
Like that last turn. In turn 5, play Annie's 1 pip. Because there's no guarantee Annie lives against Maul.
Unfortunately.
Which he should have died. Annie should have died against Maul. There's no doubt about that, right?
He should have died about turn 3 when he had Maul and Grievous and 3 wounds. Yeah. Instead of going, I'm just going to fuck them all off.
Well, yeah. But if he had have played Annie's 1 pip, he probably would have killed Maul's last wound off anyway. Or taken him down enough so that Obi could have then finished him.
Maul was overdue to die regardless.
Well, he was. Why so cagey with him, turns 1 through 3? We saw you move up and then move back. We were like, this isn't Doig.
I was trying to pull Anakin out of position, and he didn't take that bait at all. If he had done, possibly a different game. Although with the rules, it wouldn't. With the rules, it wouldn't have changed. What would have happened is I'd have pulled him forward to watch him go, "Fuck you guys!"
Right in the face, wouldn't it?
Yeah. His rolls were incredible.
They were electric.
And unfortunately, I was on the receiving end. On the plus side, wasn't a bad opponent.
No.
Didn't think, what a wanker, I'm not playing him again.
It was a good game to watch, to be fair.
Of course it was. You all got to watch as every dice I touched went, here's the blanks, and he got all the fucking hits. I do think there were 2 sets of dice in that match.
There was one, mate.
No, there wasn't. There was his dice and my dice, and his dice got hits, defences, surges, whatever. I got blank, 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 blank. The only good roll I had was then immediately one-upped by him, which is fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
It was crazy to see all the dice, to be fair.
I just couldn't touch him, which was
And the B ones were doing nothing until that last turn where they're like, say, 4 or something stupid. It was like, oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, now I've got 1, I can make 3 saves. I made more saves in the last turn than I did in the entire game before that.
It was pretty rancid. But it was a really good game to watch. So thank you very much for playing on stream.
I'm sure it was a great game. I'm absolutely certain there are friends of mine watching this going, we're never going to let him forget that one.
How was it? Obviously, you've done both sides now. How was it playing versus commentating on a stream?
I think playing would be wonderful if my dice had behaved.
Okay, fair play.
Much more than anything. I don't mind playing anyone. It's frustrating that every dice I seem to roll, he just went, I've saved it, without looking at the dice, including the stupid rolling and running out the room before he got thumped, which I think was a brave decision.
Yeah, no, he had to run out the room, else you were going to murder him.
I think he should perhaps... What I think is he should concede anyway.
What I want to see is somebody go back over the last 3 hours and calculate how many saves
I assure you.
Mr. Lee failed.
7. He took 7 wounds without pierce because he took 2 poison wounds, which came extra,
Uh-huh.
and I killed 9 clones, and I did 4 wounds to Anakin. 2 of the
And
so,
a Wookiee.
Oh no, I
You
wounded
wounded a
a
Wookiee?
Wookiee. I wounded a Wookiee. You're right. Sorry, sorry. 8 saves he failed. Yeah, I don't. There wasn't much I could have done at that point, and it
No.
was unfortunately it was a case of going as the dice have just fucked me.
I
Hard.
mean, the thing is, when it's a dice game, right? If you take the dice out of it and just play averages, there becomes a winning combo regardless,
Yes, and
that makes it boring.
But by the averages, what should have happened, at least once, would have been shit dying, not me getting my arse handed to me big time.
Uh-huh. I don't think you got your ass handed to you. I think it was a
I
wonderful exploit.
I had 1 unit of B1s left, and it's only the fact that he's not as merciless as I am, or I'd have been tabled.
We were trying to plan how he could have tabled you last.
he couldn't. So for turn 6, it became impossible to table me because of his decision in turn 5 to bring the Wookiees back.
Yeah.
He should have ignored Maul and gone, I'm going to hit them. Maul wasn't going to survive Obi-Wan's attention.
Yeah. Also, I would have put Annie into turn 6. A potential recovery was Annie into the probe droids, killed those to free the Wookiees up that have the potential speed to get over there.
Yes,
But you know, you live, you learn. It doesn't really matter. You'd won at that point. You're beating a dead horse at that point, aren't you?
Well, the fact he only scored 2 instead of 3, I'll take as a win, given that I was up against nothing working, and he was going, I'm just going to, I'll look at them and they'll fall over.
It was a brilliant match to watch, though, Doig. Thank you
I'm
so much.
I'm sure it was wonderful to watch.
Thank you very much for being with us.
I can't wait to see you roll like that.
It's going to
again.
be shite. Yeah, I do it all the time, mate. Literally all the time.
No, as I recall in our last game, you rolled like him.
Oh, yeah, it was the other.
In
Yeah.
fact,
I think I rolled better than he did.
As the shittest player at the moment, all I seem to do is turn up and have other people roll their dice and go, oh, well, fuck it, I shouldn't have turned up here. Yeah.
They might as well have all had crits on every side.
The 6 dice where he got 4 hits and 2 crits without the aim hurt, especially that late in the game. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why do you need to keep rolling like this?
It's just the way it is. Well, thank you very much for playing,
yes,
dude.
Indeed. I'll go. Shall I go and if he's got a black eye when he comes out, I assure you it wasn't me.
Let us swap my... In 3, 2, 1. And I am back here with the victor, the better Michael.
The better one.
The mightiest Michael.
Well, you know.
Undisputed Michael champion right here.
Well, yeah. Till we get like an actual decent Michael come and join the community.
I might change my name to Michael just to see what
Yeah,
happens. We'll see. We'll see. How's it feel to have won?
You know what? I know I'd rolled really well.
Incredibly well.
Incredibly well. And there was that one where I just threw the dice in the pot and ran away because I just didn't want to.
You didn't want to see it?
Didn't want
and
to
then they were all saves?
Yeah.
Well, no, there was all but one, and one was a surge, and you
Yeah.
just went, aha.
Into the fray on Anakin's really good.
Huge. Insane.
Um,
With the reliable 2 as well, you're already starting with 2.
yeah.
When he's got defend and you give him an order, he's got a dodge. It's incredible.
He's pretty cool. But yeah, I really enjoyed that game over that. I don't think I did like much that wrong. I know Mr. Doig is convinced that where is me and things like that. But
No, he actually said when he was out, genuinely, when he was out here, he said that neither of you played it tactically wrong.
yeah,
It was just dice that skewed it so hard.
I mean, even if Anakin died, I had the 2 Wookiees
Yeah.
to pile into them anyway.
I mean, I don't think after you made the decision with the Wookiees to bring them down instead of across for turn 5, you were never going to get all 3 or table him, or all 3 points or
I'm
table
not that
him.
ruthless.
But you played a little risky, mate, not giving Anakin the order in with playing Anakin's 1-pip turn 5. At that point, Annie had 1 wound left.
Yeah.
And Maul was there. No, 2 wounds. 3 wounds left. No, 2 wounds left. And Maul was there. You gave You played Obi-Wan's 1-pip instead of Annie's.
Yeah.
That was ballsy, mate.
Well,
And he could have died. I mean, he didn't, clearly.
It
You
didn't
just
really
saved all the
I
rolls.
don't think it really mattered at that point anyway.
I don't know.
Like, once he'd lost Dooku and Grievous, I don't think there was much left. Because I didn't really want to kill. I didn't even end up killing Maul with Anakin anyway.
No, you did it with Wookiees.
Yeah.
You got mauled to death.
Yeah.
Maul got mauled to death.
Well, I think, if anything, that is what I would say is he did 1 damage to white defense dice Wookiees in the entire game.
Yep.
And they killed Dooku and Maul.
Yeah. And some probe droids and some B1s.
And some B1s. So if you ignore them...
I mean, Doig killed what? 9 clones, 1 wound on a Wookiee, 2 wounds on Obi, and 5 wounds on Annie.
Yeah. So
3 of those were poison.
Yeah.
Which means that between the 2 Jedi, there was 5 saves you failed.
Yes.
1 on the Wookiees. The clones, 2 of them were poison again, weren't they? So that means there's another 7. So you failed 13 saves over the course of that entire game.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's incredible, mate.
I do enjoy seeing those saves.
That's incredible. And not once did we get to see the fire support into a saber throw. Which made me sad, because I was hyping it up before the stream. I'm like, this is amazing.
There was a couple of times nearly, but you were stand-by-ing and,
there was too many standbys in that
game.
We were all like, what the fuck is going on there?
Yeah.
Sorry. We were like, what the hell? This shouldn't be like this.
I guess we were both melee heavy and we wanted to get that initiation just right.
Yeah, you've got to engage on your terms at the right time. You don't want to just send him in. Although, Doig playing Super KG with Maul, turns 1 through 3, really took us by surprise. We thought he was going to just yeet himself in.
I thought so too. I thought he was going to go for those clones on the bottom of the board.
Yep.
Or something like that, and then start working his way up.
I think he probably should have done that, because he'd have pincered you in the center. I mean, if we go to the top down here, if he'd have, when you were deploying, if he'd have infiltrated here with Maul, because you'd already put your unit up here. No, up here, sorry. If he'd have infiltrated onto this spot here, okay, you put Annie or Obi down here, but then they're down here.
Yeah.
He can always send Maul this way.
Yeah.
If he needs to. If he doesn't, and you end up putting your clones down here, he goes through this unit of clones. Then he looks at the Wookiees. Then he goes through the unit of Wookiees. And then Maul actually has more to do with the game.
To be honest with you, him doing some shenanigans with an infiltrating Maul was probably the thing I was worried about the most.
Yeah. I mean, genuinely, you put it here, range 3 is either just on here or just behind here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why he didn't.
I think my only criticism was he spent a lot of time trying to kill clones. And the clones were the disposable part of my army, really.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, you proved that the Wookiees are deadly. You proved that Anakin can be incredible.
And Obi is the best Jedi.
He's all right. He's second to Annie, I think. Although I do want to see what Yoda does with the new rules and how he performs in the new edition.
You're going to run that in February then?
No. In February, I'm running a 501st list. It's Annie, 4 units of Phase 2s, arcs, and a bark.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to try Separatists soon. So.
Yeah. Well, I've already done the Separatists. I did them in January for our Legion event here. So I'm on to Clones, and then after Clones, we're on to Shadow Collective.
I might be away that week.
We'll see if I can pilot them to victory. I'll probably be taking Maul because he's broken. And we'll see if I can get another W at that event. But hey ho, we'll have to find out. But thank you so much for playing, and a massive congratulations.
It was a fun game.
Got your secret little agenda.
Yes.
And we saw Meowth, which is wonderfully made.
Yes, my wife is very good at crochet.
On stream. And it was absolutely gorgeous to see everything on the tabletop. So thank you so much for playing.
Thank you very much.
And I'm gonna, before you disappear, I'm going to do I'm going to set our outro going, and then I'm going to mute us, and I'm going to end the stream because we don't need to talk to Jervis again. Nobody really wants to talk to him. We've heard him choking his guts up the entire stream, but hey ho. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate you guys being here. If you could take a moment to just subscribe to the channel, it's completely free to do so, or share it with your mates and get them to subscribe. I've got 6 months that I need to hit 1,000 subscribers, so that's like 6 months for 400. We can get there. It's pretty simple. And then we can actually start making a little bit of revenue, which means we can upgrade the cameras and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, if you want to do that, please feel free. Other than that, everybody, thank you very much for watching.
Bye-bye.
And